Welcome to the Spice Runners Lounge, where we just hang out and talk dang ferric. I'm your host, Eben the Collector. And then here are all my friends and special guest tonight, Joseph, and we also have Ralph. Welcome, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Epic intro.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Just for Joseph. That was
awesome.
But wait till you see the outro.
Oh,
Yeah, no, so thank you everybody for being with us here tonight on Friday. We have a great show with Joseph. Oh my God, his collection is amazing. So let's just start with introductions because there's a lot to talk about tonight, and we'll go with Michelle. How you doing, Michelle?
Good. How's everybody?
Fantastic.
I've got my Romulan ale here, especially for Joseph.
Nice.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thanks, Michelle. Hey, Jeff, welcome.
I'm here. TGIF, right? No more blank wall. So we're all set up.
Nice.
Looks great.
It's looking good, man.
Good.
Yeah.
Looking very good.
Thank God it's Jeff's.
Yeah.
Thank God it's Jeff's. Jason, welcome back.
Hello, Rebels. How's everyone doing?
Fantastic.
Great to see you.
Our special guest tonight, Joseph. Welcome to the show, Joseph.
Hey guys, thank you. It's great to be here. I really appreciate you having me on, and very excited to talk some collectibles and show off some of the pieces, and hopefully entertain you guys with some stuff that you've never seen before.
Yes.
This is awesome. A dangerous time for you. You will be tempted by the dark side of the Force.
We got Ralph from No More Mutants. Welcome to the show.
Thank you,
Hey,
sir.
Ralph.
Thank you for having me. Thanks. You guys have an amazing. By the way, I don't think Joseph has a wallpaper behind him. I think that's his entire room. For everybody who's just going in.
Dude, you could sell that as backdrops. You could sell that as backdrops.
There you go.
A Zoom backdrop. That would be a great Zoom backdrop.
Thanks.
I'll buy the file.
I promise. Once I get this all finalized, I'll make them available if you guys want.
Hell yeah.
I'll do
Yeah,
some
that would be
panoramics.
Real question.
That's funny.
Yes. What did we decide it was?
Scale?
Scale.
Gail.
Scale.
And then,
I got a bad feeling about this.
yeah,
That's funny. Well, welcome, Ralph. And our last, our good friend, Scott. Welcome, Scott, back to the show.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Awesome
Great,
to be here.
great.
I am looking forward to tonight. I have seen a lot of Joseph's collection many times. I never get bored of it. I told him this before the show. I'm always excited to see it. It's just one of those collections that you're just like, man, if only someday.
Oh my God.
It's just awesome.
Thank you.
What dreams are made of.
Yes.
If only she would leave me.
No.
Awesome. Yeah, so welcome, everybody. Let's go around the room real quick. And does anybody have any new things they want to share? Any new collectibles, announcements? Michelle?
I got this, you guys, this week or yesterday in the mail. You probably already seen it, but Evan got me this as a thank you gift for co-hosting on the show. Isn't it so cute? It's the doll from Rogue One. You guys know that was like one of my favorites, so that's pretty cool.
That's
cool.
actually my favorite right now out of the new stuff. Rogue One.
You like
It
that
was
one?
well done.
Agreed.
Oh, such a fantastic movie.
Well, Michelle's on a great roll that she keeps getting these amazing thank you gifts that her entire collection will be. That one's from Eben and this one's from that. And how cool is that, right? How cool is that?
You guys are just so awesome to me, so I feel privileged. So I feel pretty good. And then I've got one more thing that I wanted to share with you guys. So you guys know that I did that Yoda drawing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got the prints. The prints are in. And so
Nice.
this is an exclusive for the Hyperdrive. So if you guys can see the Hyperdrive logo there at the bottom. And so these are 11 by 19, and I've sold 4. So you guys need to hit me up or hit George up, and then we'll get these sold. So
It's a good size. I mean, it really is.
Yeah.
It's a nice, it's perfect.
I like it with
That's
the
what she
logo
said.
too. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Logo looks cool.
That's a nice touch.
Don't forget to use your brander,
I
Michelle.
know. Okay, so I get to do this.
Oh, you can use the other one. You got an overlay now.
Oh yeah, where did you
Ooh,
say
an
that was?
overlay.
Oh, you gave her power, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the brand. Cool.
Let's see. Cool. How about this?
There you go.
Whoa. Like a stamp.
You wouldn't want my life to get...
That one's aggressive.
You are not a Jedi
Yeah, it is.
yet.
That's
Well,
the one.
Michelle, thanks for sharing that. Yeah, so if you want one of her exclusive prints, it's a Hyperdrive exclusive in collaboration with Hyperdrive on Sundays. Was it 21? You already sold 4, so get them. Before they go away. Did you say how much they cost?
Yeah, they're $140 total, so that includes shipping.
Nice.
That's a good deal.
Very nice.
Yep.
And for those that never bought anything from Michelle, the quality of the print is fantastic. Great shipping service, and it's pretty quick.
Yeah. And everybody gets a handwritten thank you note from me, and I include like a little piece of art additional with it. So
The remarks. Yeah, thanks to Ralph. He introduced me to remarks, and that's all I go for now.
Thank you, man. Remarks are the best. Everybody can get a signature. Not everybody can get a drawing.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Michelle.
you're
Well, we can
welcome.
see what's new with Jeff.
Oh. Yeah. I got a new wall. So no more blank
I was
walls.
not privy to this. Was it just blank?
It was
Yep.
blank before, yeah.
Nothing.
Okay.
Just a blank wall. So
I was moving like 4 times last year, so I had to actually get my actual bed sheet, my old Star Wars bed sheet.
That was the best backdrop ever. That was great.
From an undisclosed location.
Yeah, from an undisclosed location, I kept moving, and they were like, "What the hell is he now?"
That's actually a great idea. I should have done that. So
Yeah, so he was under renovation for a while, right?
Actually, yeah,
crazy.
that thing looks amazing. What you have, man.
Yeah.
yeah, it's been like I've done it over the last week.
Man, you got Gree over there too.
That's great, Jeff.
Now you're just showing
So,
off. Look at
It's so much work to get all of that in and done. I mean,
It is.
yeah.
and do it right. Because
Yes, exactly.
You got to build all those. It's well done.
And then I already got some ideas from Joseph, so we got.
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Yes.
Very nice.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I need to do that too.
Man, you got the
Beautiful,
beautiful in there
dude.
and everything.
Yeah.
That's great.
I love it, man. Looks
That's,
good.
that's the perfect spot for what we were talking about earlier, Jeff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then one other quick thing. So my wife, so she did this coin for me a couple weeks back, but I found it in the office today. So my wife is not huge into Star Wars, right? In fact, she's like, "Are we collecting heads now?"
Awesome.
But she goes, she's been doing some wood burning, and she did this little coin for me.
Oh, nice.
Get out.
She
And
she
on the
forgot
back.
the S. She forgot the S at the
Yeah, I forgot the S.
That's cool, man.
Yeah,
That's all.
I
she's
love
been
that.
doing
That's
that.
awesome, dude.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that was kind of cool.
That's very
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Very cool.
Yeah,
See,
that's it for
Jason.
me.
Cool. Thank you, Jeff. I see Jason. You got anything to share this week?
Yeah, I finished this guy this week. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram,
nice.
this is a quarter scale Sand Trooper.
Nice.
It was a figure that I repurposed and cut up and repainted. So the pauldron and the pouches, which are beautiful, like faux leather. The gun was printed, and this awesome backpack by Joel himself.
Oh, that's awesome.
So big shout out to
That's
him for
cool.
helping me with this, and he came out great. I'm making a base for him with some little
Wow.
womp rats.
Oh,
Ready to
yeah.
go.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, so that's been my big thing this week, working on that bad boy. So
Thanks, man. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I think it looks nice. I saw it on Instagram. And I was like, holy crap. The weathering was fantastic on it.
You would never
thank you, yeah.
think that it's the figure that he started with. You know?
yeah,
That-
exactly.
No updates on Hoth, Jason.
I'm sorry.
No updates on Hoth.
showed a
and
teaser
then
today.
Also, yeah, and then also if you go out my back door right here, my whole back car is covered in foam. I've been working on a project for Jeff for his probe droid that he's getting. So I'm
Nice.
helping him with a base for that. So I've been carving foam in the 80-degree heat all day.
I'm sorry.
Well, no, it's been fun. So I got that going as well.
This is not the foam you're looking for.
Yeah, Jeff's like, I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Not
Get
sorry.
to work.
Awesome. Yeah, I saw the teaser picture for that today. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh, Joseph probably has a lot of things that came in.
Yeah, so
Let's skip him.
this week, yeah. This
Amazon
actually-
driver broke his back.
I came home today, and there's a box at the front door waiting for me from Jason Eaton.
Oh,
So he just
Sweet.
he sent me a Death Star tower that he painted.
Oh,
Awesome.
But I haven't. It's in the box.
Sweet.
It's still sealed because I got the box, and then there was also the one of the sabers from Corbanth came. You know the ones they had over the weekend. The reveal.
yeah, with the metal chassis.
Right. The short run.
Yeah. So I picked up the Vader and the Obi-Wan, but
Nice.
the Vader came today. But again, I haven't even opened it. And a few days ago, I got my Philip Robinson Yoda. And oddly enough, at exactly the same time, the same day, I got my Walt Wizard Attack of the Clones Yoda.
Oh,
So they both arrived at the same time. So I managed to unpack the heads, and then that's it. I haven't had a chance because I've been working all week. So
Yeah, I'm so sorry. So sorry.
You're-
Nothing
Joseph,
worse is-
Oh, and then another thing that you guys probably won't know anything about, but Factory Entertainment just shipped out their Star Trek: The Next Generation hypo spray replicas, and it came yesterday, and that's really cool because they're like functional. So you press the button and it makes the sound. And
Nice.
it has the vials,
cool.
and the vials go attached magnetically. So you just pop the vial into the bottom, and then it
Nice.
stays there. And I mean, they do amazing stuff. So
Wow.
I'm really excited about that. It's been a fun week.
Joseph, does your UPS driver love you?
They hate me.
You're like, damn, I'm back at this house again.
They're here. They're here like every day. It's like FedEx, UPS, On Track, U.S. Postal Service. The woman from USPS, she actually, like, when we had our baby, she like brought a gift. She's like, I feel like I'm part of the family. I'm here every day. So
Nice.
Yeah. And my UPS guy is not allowed to talk to my wife anymore because she's like, "What is it?" And he's like, "I don't know. It's toys or something."
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
just threw you under the bus.
I'm like, you cut off. Don't talk to me. Yeah.
Breaking ankles on that guy.
It's toys or something. Like, what? Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
That's funny. Cool. Thanks, Joseph. Yeah, I'm looking forward to
Seeing
talking
all
about
that.
your collection.
yeah,
Ralph, do you want to share your announcement now?
Yeah, might as well.
Let me bring it up real quick.
All right. So, guys, I actually got to go for the first time ever. Don't make fun of me. To Galaxy's Edge 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
The first time. Now, mind you, I live closer to it now than I did before, but I was in the middle of house moving and then closing and then
whatever.
renovation
Go on.
and blah, blah, blah. But the people who actually helped me plan my trip, which is Small World Vacations, they are giving away the Halcyon exclusive lightsaber. This is the one that you can only get
You
2
blow you
per
up real quick?
cabin. So there you go.
Oh, nice.
Only 2 per cabin. It is right here in my hand. And, to show them a little bit of thanks and show you guys thanks, you're getting the lightsaber free shipping within the continental U.S. And all you got to do is find a picture of that one. I posted it on my story on No More Mutants on Instagram. You can go straight to it. Just follow Small World's Vacation, tag 3 friends. And on the Hyperdrive channel, we're going to announce the winner next Sunday. So you got plenty of time and get your friends in it. Again, this sucker, I think the first one sold on eBay for like $1,600. Here you go.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's nuts,
$1,600.
man.
It's crazy. This is the one that comes with the Arabic letters that you can put on it and
You
everything.
can customize it.
Yeah, you can customize it and all that. So, just as a form of gratitude to them, we're giving it away on my channel and we're including the MCE family as well as you guys. We want to make sure you guys participate. So, free shipping and within the continental U.S. Come on, you can't beat that. You don't need to do anything but just follow them and comment 3 people. But I was able to get my chopper finally. I've been dying for him. And
Can you show that real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I need to blow you up real quick. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so he's at the Droid Factory. It's pretty cool, man.
And now they sell like all sorts of attachments for those things now.
Oh yeah, dude. They even sell the ferry boat R2D2 adjustment. For the astromech that was on season 1, the finale of season 1 of The Mandalorian.
Wow.
So you get the arms, the legs, and everything. So it's really cool. But there's a whole community of people who just customize these. And, I mean, they paint them into all the other droids and whatever they want. It's really cool. But anyway, that's what I just wanted to share. This is the main thing, guys. This is free. All you gotta do is follow Small Worlds Vacations, find a picture on my Instagram, tag 3 friends, and it could be yours.
Nice.
I'll make sure to put your Instagram on there. Yeah. So if you don't follow Ralph, it's No More Mutants, just like what Wanda did in the X-Men comics. No More Mutants.
Yeah, and House of M. She just said No More Mutants. That's me. So.
And then even the people on the panel can win it too, right, Ralph?
Hey, I got nothing against that. You guys just follow.
Nice.
Hey, it's not like you get extra roles, but and I know Joseph may need this one, so I think there's a section in its collection that's missing it.
Nice.
Yeah. So we'll be on the hyperdrive talking about it.
There's always room for another lightsaber.
There's always room.
Always room.
Very true.
Thanks, Ralph.
No problem, guys. Thanks for having me.
Awesome.
And Scott, anything new with you this week for collectibles?
I got off of Macari. I got the Legacy 2010 AT-AT, which is huge. It's like 25 inches tall in the back or whatever. Only problem is that I knew it was missing a couple panels, but it's missing 2 extra ones that I didn't realize. Well, thank you. So I either need to get those 3D printed or track them down or whatever. But most of it's there. It's just the butt's missing and one of the side panels. I just need one side to be flat. I don't care if the other side's open. But it looks cool, and I was pretty stoked with it. So that's it.
Cool.
I don't have this or that. I just have that. That's it.
What about your pretty pants?
My fancy pants were like last week. That's totally last week. And I don't have them on. But yeah, my fancy pants.
Awesome. Yeah, last week Scott had like every Lego box that existed.
That was all Janine's. That's all my wife's. Yeah, she's halfway through the Luke Skywalker one right now. The
Nice.
Rebel helmet.
Awesome.
She finished her R2. Yeah, some cool stuff.
Cool. So we got a bunch of conversations going on in chat. So let's go over there real quick and then jump over to Joseph's collection. So let's see. We got Cody. Hey, welcome, Cody. Sean Stone. Hello, Sean. You got Joe. Hey, Joe.
Oh, what's up, dude?
You got Jeff's in there.
Hey, Jeff's here in 2 places.
Hey.
Frankie, what's up?
Frankie.
Raging Mando.
Hey, Franco.
Hey, Frankie.
Franco.
Franco. No, I have a really close friend named Franco, and we just had breakfast day before yesterday, so that's why.
That's awesome.
Nice. Sean
What's up,
Solo.
Sean? Hey, Robin, how you doing?
Hey, Robin.
Hey, Robin.
Let's see.
I think she's at Galaxy's Edge
Hey,
today,
James.
or was. Yeah.
Hey, Michelle, how you doing? What's
We're in
up,
the
Jerome?
multiverse. Yeah.
Jose.
Jose.
Sean G. What's up, Sean? Thanks for being on the show last week.
Marvel superstar. Shanji.
Yeah.
Shanji.
So in Korean, Chonji means stop.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you
I had to
trying
learn that
tell me
when I lived in Korea. Hey, Jason, welcome. Got Sound Sour 8. Good to see you again, Michelle.
What about us?
Mhm.
Wait,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I gotta say I understand. Good to see
Jeff
Michelle
Brody.
again. Yep.
What's up, Craig?
Craig.
Greg.
What's up, Craig?
What's up, Nicholas? Let's see. Keep scrolling down. A lot of conversations going on here.
Mhm.
All right. I'm not going to scroll all the way down because there's a lot of conversations. So if I missed you, sorry. Oh, look, there's one right there. General Kenobi, hello there.
Well, hello there.
Appetite for collectibles. What's going on?
Nilda.
Very nice.
All right. So, yeah.
Maybe
All right, so if I
Nilda can
didn't-
help me. Nilda, if you find any AT-ATs that are 2010 Legacy that have some more parts, please contact me. I'd be very interested. I'm missing parts.
David.
Joel just printed them for you, he said. Just
There
send
you
him
go.
what you're missing.
I just have to figure out what, because it's like if I don't have one or the other, if I had like one side, I could say, hey, can you do the reverse of this? But I don't have either side of them, like the bottom quarter panels or whatever. So I'll figure it out.
So, yeah. So thank you, everybody that's in the chat. Appreciate it. So if you have any questions for Joseph throughout the night, go ahead and put it in there. Michelle or Jeff will put it on the screen and he'll answer it. So I guess without further ado, we'll jump over to your collection, Joseph. Let me bring
Thank
it up.
you. Yeah, along those lines, I'm doing this from my phone. I can't see the chat. So if you ask a question, it doesn't end up on the screen, then I apologize because.
Yeah, so basically we're going to have to translate for him. So we'll be doing sign language as this is this is going down.
So
Drinking
thanks
word
for
is
having me
scale.
on to show my my pieces and the room. I should give the caveat. I feel bad because I keep saying this, right? But the room is what you're going to see is a total disaster. It's far from being done. It's a work in progress. Nothing that you see here is where it is going to be when the room is finished. So the problem is that, and if you play this video, you'll see why. Right? This is when we first built our house, and I built the room down here. And I put in these automatic doors, right? But all of my stuff was in boxes. And you'll see that when the doors open.
So Raging Mando says, dibs on being on Joseph's will for the collection. That's awesome.
God.
So,
awesome.
So what happened is
dibs.
We've had, I've been collecting for a long time now, over a decade, more than that, decade and a half. And when we built our house, my wife said, well, you've got this massive collection. It's all in, storage. You can't display any of it. Why don't you take downstairs and do whatever you want? And so I created a room down here for a display. I wanted to try and create like a museum style display. So I built it all out with shelving and glass. And this was kind of the preliminary. So this is when we first finished the room. None of the shelf lighting was in, nothing was in. But I had put on the doors and I, put in all the shelves. And I started to then frantically unpack stuff because I wanted to get rid of all the boxes. And that's why the room is the disaster that it is now, because I did that without any foresight of where anything was going to go. So,
anyway. Real quick, I'm sorry to jump in.
Yeah.
Looking back now,
Mm-hmm.
for what you have now, okay,
Mm-hmm.
so looking back, you realize your room's too small.
It is.
And it
is
should
too
be
small.
at least 60 more feet to the left or the right, or 20 more feet or something like that. Right?
Well, it's funny because it's very difficult to gauge when you don't have your collection displayed.
Yeah.
So in my mind, it was more than enough space, but in reality, the 600 square feet that this room is far from enough space.
Yeah.
So I've been given some advice by some friends who, who are collectors or in the industry, artists, and they all told me the same thing. You're going to have to treat this like a museum, and you're just going to have to rotate the pieces.
Yeah.
Wow. So the room that you see in these pictures, this right now you'll see where I've started to light all the shelving. Now that happened during COVID because I was finally able to work from home and I had a little time on my hands. And I started to do all of the lighting here. So now the entire room is lit up like this, and I've started to unpack things.
What kind of lighting did you use, and how did you do that for the shelves?
So the way I did this was I used 4,000 Kelvin color temperature LED strip. I ran the strip in aluminum channels, which are heat sinks, and then they have diffusers over them. When I designed the shelves with the finish carpenter, I kind of had the foresight that these strips were going to be going under under each shelf in the front. So they actually put a little lip. I don't know if you can zoom in on the picture, but you'll see there's a little lip on the front of each shelf, which hides the channel. And then the channel is kind of pointing down at a 45-degree angle. Then I ran the wires from each strip to what are called power tracks. And these power tracks they run vertically along the wall. And it's basically a track that has positive and negative contacts running the entire length of the shelf of the cabinet. And then when you put a shelf in, you can just take the plug for the LED and pop it in the track and twist it. It makes contact, and then the LEDs get power. And I did this because my objective was to be able to adjust these shelves and still have lighting and not have to rearrange any wiring.
That's smart.
That's genius, dude. Absolutely genius.
Yeah. So now what I can do is like just twist the plug, take it out, move the shelf, pop the plug back in, and I get lights again.
Wow.
So it's really, really useful and practical.
Is that an in scale Han Solo in the back?
Scale.
Yeah. In scale. That is. It is. It's that's a life-size Han Solo in carbonite that you see there to give you an idea of the size of that enclave.
Nice. Let's see what's next.
Now you'll see this is so this is kind of about, I think 6 months ago I took this picture. And I just took a bunch of pictures of the room. And basically what you see is everything that I just took out of boxes and threw up on the shelves. And whatever didn't fit on the shelves, instead of adjusting the shelves, I just put them on the floor with the idea that at some point I was going to go through and reorganize the room.
Are they still on the floor?
Yes, they are still. The problem is, of course, time.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem for everybody. But what we didn't talk about is that long area the long area in the center of the room is actually going to be occupied by a large central display island that's going to be 4 feet wide when you walk in and 18 feet deep or long that goes from the front of the room to the back. And all of that is going to house all of the studio scale ships that I have. I have about 45 of them now. And those are all going to be in the center of the room. You don't see those. You don't see any of those right now. They're all crated still. So.
Are they going to be able to fit on an 18-foot island? All of them?
Well, here's how I calculated it. Assuming the footprint of each piece is 3 feet by 2 feet, and there are 4 shelves per kind of section, then I would be able to house 48 ships. And that's not including the top, where I'm planning to put some of the longer pieces. Like I have a 48-inch Nautilus from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. And I have that Katana, the Jabba sail barge. That's 41 inches, I believe. So there are several pieces that are quite large, Michelle. And
nice.
And those will probably go on the very top. And then right in the center, when you first walk into the room, mounted to the front of that display cabinet is going to be the Death Star. So it'll be floating out in front.
How big is a Death Star? Is it
it's a 2 foot diameter Death Star.
Wow. What scale is that?
Well,
that's it.
That is so the original studio model was 3 feet in diameter, so it's smaller, but that's just too big.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
awesome. What's another foot, right? I mean,
oh boy.
So now I sent you. You can blow through these if you want. These are just kind of individual pictures of the room. This is to the left when you walk in. This is the Star Wars section, and you see on the left there some of the statues that I have, and then the cubicles that you see underneath that in white. Those are actually, I made 8 cubicles there. Those are to house the Jazz Inc. dioramas that I have. And my plan is to place, I have 8 of the dioramas, and my plan is to place them in the order that you see them in the original trilogy. And when you put all of the 1/6 scale Hot Toys figures in there with them, I'm hoping to create something like what you would see in a storyboard, but in 3 dimensions, right?
Yeah,
the story of the original trilogy as you go through the 8 cubicles.
So cool.
What's the Joseph? What's the big square piece on the side of it?
Oh, that gray one.
Yeah.
Jazz Inc.
Yeah, so that is the diorama base for the Jazz Inc. 1/6 scale Batman v Superman Batmobile. And
scale.
And so it's laying there because what happened is when I received it, that piece, that diorama base was actually warped. And it was cut. It was like curved, and so it wouldn't sit flat. It would rock back and forth, and I didn't like the way that looked, and it was curved to the left, Michelle. So
damn.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah. So what I did is I have a friend here in town. He's the owner of Masterpiece Models. They're a resin model manufacturer. And I took it to him. And what we did is we created an edge that goes around the side that's contoured. Mm-hmm. And so we've made it from just a flat base into a ramp. So the rear part is elevated.
Oh, cool.
And so when you put the car on it, it's actually the back end of the car is going to be higher than the front. So it'll make for a more interesting display.
Nice.
That's cool.
And then we also repainted it. We re-airbrushed it. So it looks a little more weathered and there's a little more depth to it.
Very cool.
So those cubicles, that's where the Jazz Inc. dioramas are going to be. Right now, they just have Sideshow comic statues in them because that was the only place they would fit. So I just unboxed them and threw them in there. But I have to remove them all. And I actually have to remove the cubicles to light them and run the wires for the Jazz Inc. dioramas out the back and then plug everything into a power strip. But for now, I just threw the Sideshow comic statues in there. Those are going to end up on the other side of the room, though.
Gotcha.
Fantastic.
And those are Star Wars helmets. Now,
Love
this is proven to be a problem because that cabinet holds 28 helmets, and right now I am at about 65 helmets.
Hey, any of them that you want to send down?
Yeah.
Because I'm on the West Coast, you can just like throw them. They'll go down.
And the crazy thing is, like, the best helmets are not in there yet, and so I need to get rid of like all my Vader helmets, the Macquarie Vader, the New Hope Vader from EFX, the fiberglass one. Wow. That's not in there. None of those are in there yet, and so I'm going to have a lot of work ahead of me trying to figure out which ones are going to go in there and what else is going to go elsewhere. So,
is there any other place in your house, Joseph, that you're allowed to display anything?
Yeah, actually. So that's why I'm not too concerned about the size of this room, because right outside of this display room, there's a large rec room.
Sorry.
Which is the theater. So there's a rec room. It's a theater room.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to turn that into not necessarily a display room, but a fun kind of theater room with all the life-size busts, helmets, kind of hanging from the wall, movie posters, etc., life-size statues and things.
Because if not, you'd have to rotate, like your friend said, like a museum.
Yeah.
Or maybe theme it out. Empire this week, Return of the Jedi the following week.
It's like, did anybody catch that I said allowed? Yeah, Craig caught it.
Allowed.
Are you allowed to display out there?
Yeah, so the thing is, my wife actually does love a lot of this stuff, but she doesn't want it all over the house.
Right.
So she said as long as it stays downstairs, she's fine with it. It could be the whole downstairs.
Just put a helmet or a statue in the bathroom, the master bathroom, and just wait and listen to her scream.
Yeah.
I guess.
Not sure that's going to work out too.
Yeah, that Darth Maul on the toilet.
Yeah, but the thing is, what my wife is not is a Star Wars fan. She's a Star Trek fan, and she likes Back to the Future and Ghostbusters, but she's not a big Star Wars person. So
there you go. All that stuff can move out of the room. You can put that in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, put all that stuff in her closet.
Yeah, there you go.
So as
like
you
the
move,
Echo One.
As you move around, this section is kind of these shelves are ultra deep. They're 3 feet deep. And so they were made to house all of the pop culture stuff. So all the big vehicles from like Back to the Future, Batman, Ghostbusters. So all those Hot Toys vehicles are going in there. All of the props and, movie stuff from Back to the Future, Fifth Element, Men in Black, Indiana Jones. There's Aliens, Terminator, all basically what doesn't fit into, Star Trek, Star Wars, comics, and old sci-fi or Transformers or other Japanese anime stuff goes in that cabinet.
Wow. It's deceiving with the size of it, because you say it's 3 feet, so it's 36 inches, and it doesn't. Thank you. It doesn't quite look like that. I mean, like if you were standing there, and again, I don't think some people realize the size, or I'll say it, the scale of those Batmobiles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're quite large, like you see there on the floor, and I think in the next picture you'll see it better. Mm-hmm. You'll see the Ghostbusters Ecto-1. I mean, that thing's like 42 inches long.
It's huge.
Oh my God!
Don't do it! Damn it!
That cabinet, the cabinet that you see there, is 3 feet deep and 12 feet wide.
Wow!
And about 7.5 feet tall.
Jesus
Don't
Christ!
Don't do it!
Don't do it.
So that Blitzway Ghostbusters, is it to scale or is it?
It's 1/6 scale.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
2-shot.
Oh my god, I didn't do that on purpose either. I always wonder about the Blitzway if their stuff is actually to scale, like their vehicles.
Yeah, it is. But what you have to understand about that, and I know Jazz Inc., Yost has spent some time trying to explain this, is that the Hot Toys figures are 1/6 and the vehicles 1/6. But sometimes you have a hard time getting to fit the figures in the vehicles.
Right.
And that's because people are more malleable than plastic figures are. And so, their bodies reshape to fit the contour of a seat or in the vehicle, or you can move your legs around. And you have a hard time getting the figures to do that. But they
just use a heat gun on them, and they'll just kind of bend and fly.
So you can see there. This is kind of a wide shot of that, and you see the vehicles on the floor. There's the Bat on the left. Then there's the 1989 Batmobile, and the shields for the Batmobile are next to it.
Love that.
And then there's the Ghostbusters Ecto-1 and the Hot Toys DeLorean. And then in the cabinet up above those, you see the two Hot Toys tumblers.
Yep.
The camo and the black. And then on the left, lower left, you'll see on the lower shelf to the left, you see the Batman v Superman Batmobile.
Wow.
And then Joseph, the Men in Black bus, that's 1/1 scale, correct?
That is.
That shows you how big that is.
Yeah, that's
a good point, Jason.
And next to it is the 1-to-1 scale cowl from from the 1989 Batman movie, the Michael Keaton Batman cowl.
Joseph, is that so? Do you have any more Robotech statues, or is it only one?
No, I actually have two now on display, and then one of them is actually coming. Is on its way to me now. The robot mode of the
SDF1.
Yes, the VF1J. Yeah, the VF1J.
Cool. You don't see very many Robotech stuff.
Yeah, no, Robotech is hard.
I love Robotech, and I love Voltron stuff. I have pretty much every Voltron toy that's ever been made, and I got this Voltron statue from Sideshow, which I absolutely love, but it's not out on display yet. So
I love Robotech, man.
Who makes the Robotech stuff?
It's all Prime 1.
Prime 1.
Yeah,
got it.
Yeah, it's 1/3.
Yeah, that's cool.
So now this is the room, kind of the center of the room. This is where that big central island is going to be. And to give you an idea of the width there from glass to glass, you've got about 11 feet. So that the display cabinet's going to be 4 feet wide. So there's still going to be like 3.5 feet of walking space around. Or no, actually, sorry. It's 13 feet. So you're going to have 4 feet of walking space around the entire cabinet.
You're code. You're the code. You're good.
I'm going to have to lose a little weight before I come out, Joseph. Just saying. Suck it in.
Oh, that's funny.
I was going to say to Jeff Rody real quick. He said, what did he say? He goes, man, he says scale. Sorry. But he says, I have a feeling it's going to be a long night or whatever. It's going to be used a lot tonight. It's like whenever we come up with a word right before the show, I'm thinking, we're not going to say it that much. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, it's like...
I'm doing my best to avoid the words. So
no, just let it go, man. Just
I knew it was going to come up a lot.
So this is the back.
No, Michelle, go.
I'm trying to be good.
Oh, jeez. So this is the back wall, and basically what's going here from left to right is real space and old science fiction. So stuff like 2001. And the Time Machine and Thunderbirds and kind of all the old, Lost in Space, all the old 60s stuff. Yeah. Then Star Trek is the kind of the center. And then there's going to be the Japanese stuff, which is Gundams, Robotech, Transformers, Voltron, Astro Boy, and all kind of a mishmash of other anime stuff, Akira, things like that. And then as you go to the right, all of that is the Kankole stuff. So when I went to Japan, I discovered these. They have this fascination with girls who are armored with battleship parts. It's insane. But I was so fascinated by it, and they have an entire like statue like genre of this, and so I started collecting them, and I have them in the cabinet there. But I think I'm gonna have to get rid of a lot of them by the time my daughter starts to figure out what these things are.
Frankie's asking, you have any Star Blazers?
Well, I have Space Battleship Yamato, which is the American term was Star Blazers, I believe. Okay. So yes, I do. In fact, if you zoom in, you might be able to see I have some of them there.
Yeah, I see the Ray.
And I actually have a model kit for a 1/350 scale Yamato, which ends up being over 3 feet long. So I have to build that.
Yeah. Speed Racer. Where's Speed Racer in this?
I saw the Mark 1
Speed Racer.
Yeah, I saw the Mark 1. Yeah.
I saw it, yeah.
Yeah.
Say, I'm one of the few that grew up with that cartoon.
Yeah, I love that cartoon.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff that has yet to go in there. So like the Astro Boy, I got the the cutaway Astro Boys from Blitzway. Those are going to go in there. There's a lot of Star Trek stuff in there. And again, please excuse, right? When this is all done, the plan is to have it look like a museum. So things have to go on acrylic risers, so they're all visible and they're not so cluttered. And I'm going to get plaques made from Ariel for everything, to kind of show. So I really want it to look like a museum display. Right now, it was just, there's an empty spot there. Let me put it there.
Well, the thing is, because you incorporated the lighting into the shelving early on, you've nailed it on that. Yeah, it could be more organized or whatever. It still looks amazing, but the lighting is the
main thing. If you get that wrong, it's wrong.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
No, I'm pissed off that you got it all unorganized. And, it's bullshit, Joseph. I mean,
really takes me.
So the back shelves that you see there. So to give you an idea, this wall is 32 feet long.
Wow.
So there are 8 columns of shelving. Each shelf is 4 feet wide, 2 feet deep. And the back 4 columns that are all empty, those are all for Hot Toys figures, Marvel and DC and other random like Hot Toys. I still have another cabinet I have to put in the Star Wars section for the Star Wars Hot Toys. But all the Marvel and DC Iron Man Hot Toys, I think I have like, I don't know, 400 or 500 Hot Toys. It's
nice.
Because Joseph, because you collect everything, what do you think is your favorite? Is it like 1/6 scale? Is it statues? Is it 1-to-1?
No, my favorite is the studio models.
Studio models, yeah.
Studio models are my favorite because for most of my life I've been a model builder, and so really the studio models and functional props. Yeah. I have to say, like you'll see down there the ZF-1, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. But that's been like a grail prop for me for 20 years now, and I'm almost at the point of achieving the holy grail of ZF-1s. That what you see there on the floor is the prototype. It's a 3D printed prototype. The final version is currently being made, and it is going to be all metal, resin, and fiberglass, and fully functional.
I was just about to ask about that.
If you do that, you have to tell me that you're going to walk around the house with that.
Oh, I am.
Yeah,
absolutely. Got to go check the mail.
I have to say, I did stop short of making it a functional airsoft rifle. Because he wanted to do that, and I was like, you know what? Realistically, I'm never going to go around shooting this thing, so let's not do that. And and then a lot of those pieces that you see there out in front of the shelving, like the ET and all of that, that's all going in the theater room now. So because all that life-size stuff is going to go around the room on the floor on pedestals. Right. Yeah,
I'm going to start doing that too, Joseph. That's a good idea for pedestals. Just use the styrofoam.
Oh, that's all but that's all temporary.
I know.
I just didn't want them on the floor.
I'm like, wow, that's perfect. It blends right in.
Yeah.
So much cheaper.
What you got to do. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. So there
you got too many gauntlets. You got to give up one.
I got to give up one. I couldn't decide between the Hot Toys and the Taurus Infinity Gauntlets.
And the Taurus one looks sick.
The Taurus one is really beautiful, but the hand is in the shape of a fist, whereas the Hot Toys one is open. But the Hot Toys one, the metallic finish on it is really beautiful and reflective, but it's not very accurate. It's almost like a goldish silver rather than that kind of, brass color.
The base is awesome. Look at
the base on the Taurus is beautiful.
They look massive.
They are massive.
They're big, man. I have the Hot Toys one. It's funny because I have the Hot Toys one, and when they shipped it to my neighbor's house, and my wife's like 5'3", 5'4", and she was trying to carry this box from house to house, and the box was almost as big as her.
Oh my god! And that surfer, I know that I've seen that surfer before. That is a beautiful surfer.
That is the Mac Collectibles surfer. Yeah. I think they only did 70 of them. They were custom. Yeah. And there's more pictures of it later on. I took some close-ups, but it is beautiful. It's my favorite silver surfer.
I've heard. I mean, I've seen other pictures of it, and it puts everybody else to shame.
Yeah.
No offense to Daniel Bell, but that thing is beautiful.
Yeah.
What size is that Spider-Man on the end?
That's 1/3 scale. That's the Sideshow Legendary Scale Spider-Man, and I have more pictures of that too later on. So that one is fantastic because it's completely fabric covered. So it actually just looks like a miniature Spider-Man.
Right. It looks good. It looks really good.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing the Iron Man next to him is what, 1/6?
That's the premium format. That's the Sideshow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wait, is that the maquette? That might be the maquette. I can't remember the exact scale, but that's the one that lights up. The base lights up, and I have a picture of that
the missile,
too.
I think it does.
The missile lights up. Everything lights up. Mm-hmm. It's amazing. Although I know George, when he first saw it, told me he's like, it just looks like a nightlight to me because it lights up so much.
And George. No gooder.
That's George.
So what you see there is the Iron Man Mark 50 bust from Queen Studios, the Taurus and the Hot Toys gauntlets underneath. There's a King Arts Loki scepter, and then another custom Loki scepter that's made out of metal there on the floor. And then there's the Tesseract that came from King Arts, and then a bunch of Sideshow statues and Prime 1 statues.
And I used to love King Arts. Did they go out of business? I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
That's Superman.
Or at least they don't make props anymore. But yeah.
That sucks. It sucks when you there's a maker that's doing a good job, and then they wind up having to go out.
I actually have a bust of Groot from them that is just breathtaking. Okay.
That Joker looks pretty freaky.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's fantastic. Who made that one?
I think
the Joker? That's from Sideshow.
Sideshow.
That's the new Sideshow comic one, and they're making a companion Harley Quinn that has the red and black, the jester cap.
Yeah.
And so I ordered the two of them. I got the Joker first, and the Joker just blew me away. I absolutely love it. Now I also have the Rick Baker Joker bust that came out some years ago, and I'm debating whether or not to keep it. I mean, I like that Sideshow one more. And then there's the Thanos on Throne from Sideshow and the ZF one. Okay, so now this is the start of kind of the Star Wars stuff. So I just want to preface this by saying what I tried to do, picking out these pictures and sending them to Evan, is I wanted to pick out, there's going to be some stuff on here that you guys all know, but there's a lot of stuff that I wanted to show you that I want to show you stuff that maybe you haven't seen before or isn't common to people's collections. So I wanted to put things in there that were custom or, that you don't see very often, just to keep it interesting for everyone. Because we all have like the Sideshow statues and stuff. So I wanted to show kind of the other pieces.
You wouldn't want my life to get boring, would you?
Exactly. So that is a Han Solo in carbonite from Sideshow, and then those are floor lamps. There's a Vader and a Luke floor lamp. Those were the ones that were made by Think Geek years ago. Oh. And they're really awesome. Yeah, they're beautiful.
I got the little ones.
Where's the Kylo Ren one, Joseph?
That's not going in there.
Come on.
So this is the Stormtrooper helmet kind of evolution.
Yeah.
So what you see there are the Clone Trooper on the left is from EFX, and then the Phase 2 Clone Trooper and the Stormtrooper are from Master Replicas.
Nice.
Beautiful.
And then for those of you who do like sequel trilogy stuff, I added the in the next picture just if there are sequel trilogy fans. Yeah, I know.
The Donald
It's
Duck
still
helmet.
a cool helmet.
I like
I'm not
it.
a fan of it, but it is a cool helmet. But I still prefer the original.
That's the Anovos Premier Line
Gotcha.
helmet. I really love that one because their Premier Line helmets were all fiberglass.
Mm-hmm.
And they were done really well.
That helmet always looked like a shoe to me, like it was like a new Nike shoe or something.
Yeah, I can see that.
I cannot unsee the duck. You said, Evan.
Yeah, it is. It looks like a duck.
Now I cannot unsee it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. These are a couple more kind of unique pieces. The one on the left is the Master Replicas Shadow Stormtrooper.
Mm-hmm.
That was done. They did a run of 500 of those. That's the only fiberglass Shadow Trooper helmet. The ones EFX did were made out of plastic. And then the one on the right is the Boba Fett from Master Replicas, with the Jeremy Bullock signature. Now, there's some question as to how accurate that one is, but honestly, I love it more than any of the other helmets because one, it's fiberglass, and two, the way that the finish was done and the lining and everything is beautiful.
The Boba Fett one.
Yeah.
I know Gabe loves his too.
Yeah,
that's one of his favorites.
And then the Scout Trooper is the one from EFX, the one that they actually produced.
Wow.
Yeah.
It looks great. Those are great looking. I love the black, white, and green.
Ooh, that one's
so
cool.
This is kind of a unique piece. I got this as a gift for a friend of mine who lives in the UK, and I absolutely love it. It was done so well. This is from Cybercraft, and I know probably nobody else would want this in their collection or want to buy it, so I thought I would show it just because it is really unique and it's well done.
Yeah, they do some good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Joseph. I'm sure you've seen, like my wife collects, even though they're not knockoffs or whatever. Louis Vuitton purses and Chanel bags and all this other stuff. But you've seen the ones where they've taken the Louis Vuitton purses and turned them into the Stormtroopers. Yeah.
Yes, I have. That's pretty incredible, actually.
Yeah.
Although out of my price range.
Yeah, they're what, $6,000, $8,000?
Oh yeah, I think more than that.
the Cybercraft guys were shut down on Etsy, so.
Oh, they were.
It wasn't up this morning when I looked at it.
Geez.
So I think they got shut down. So on Etsy.
Yeah.
That sucks. That's sad.
Yeah, it's a bummer because I know Murad. He's all against what's going on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
well,
good
it's
dudes.
a tough situation. They're in a bad. The people over there are in a bad situation too, and they don't. It's not like they have much of a choice, right?
Right.
No.
So.
I don't think they sell these anymore. I'm gonna ask them when they come back online because a good friend of mine, he was from the UK. He passed away in August, and that'll be a great gift for his dad and his wife.
You can still go to their website. The website's still open, but the Etsy stuff. Well, because I have a phase 1, because I'm trying to do the evolution thing, Joseph.
Right.
Too. So I have a phase 1 with them right now that's supposed to ship any day. But
yeah, you can still buy from them directly, and I think DHL is still shipping out of there. So
yeah, they are.
They are.
Yeah, I got the Fennec helmet the other day from them. It just comes with a bunch of security stickers on it now.
Yeah.
This helmet is scarier than the Stormtrooper helmet.
So that is the Ralph McQuarrie concept Stormtrooper from Armory Shop. They make 2, and I got both of them, and they're my favorite helmets from Armory Shop.
Those guys are awesome.
They did a beautiful job on these. I have some of their other pieces. I was, not. There's some that I wasn't totally happy with, but these are just fantastic.
Yeah,
that's been in my cart for like 3 weeks now.
Don't hesitate.
Might as well get it now, Jeff.
It's really nice. It's really nice. They do a beautiful job on this, and I wanted to get it because I wanted the companions. I wanted to get a line of McQuarrie helmets to go with my McQuarrie, the EFX Vader, the McQuarrie Vader. So I wanted to get these 2, and then I bought off of the RPF. You'll see, I think, coming down the line here, you'll see this is another view of that helmet. And then I believe they have the other. I put a picture of the other one in there too.
There it is.
Wow.
Yeah. So by the way, I have to apologize. It's really hard to follow Sean from last week because my pictures suck. And
These are good,
Sean
man.
is an incredible photographer. Yeah. So everything he has looks amazing, like all the pictures are professional.
It's very unorganized too, Joseph.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem.
So
Yeah.
Sean just needs to get on an airplane with his 5D camera.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When I would love him to come and photograph everything.
That'd be badass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, the Quarry helmets are awesome.
Yeah.
So Armory Shop they don't sell the little chest base that they display on their webpage?
They do. They do. But I don't have it with the helmets because in the promo photos on their website, they're white, but when they sent them to me, they're black.
Oh no.
And I don't really like them that way, so I need to paint them white. So I just didn't put them in the cabinet. They're sitting in my workshop. I need to paint them still. Yeah.
That's good to know. Oh, this is beautiful.
Oh
This is a Macquarie C3PO, and the eyes light up. It's absolutely it's beautiful. This was a run that was done on the RPF about 12 years ago, so they're really hard to come by.
Do you have the other C3PO in your collection?
You mean
like the bust or one of the heads, I guess? Besides this?
So the life-size bust I do not have. The head I was trying to get a hold of a guy in the UK named Jason. Oh, I'm blanking on his name now, but he's supposedly like the world's best like C3PO head builder.
Right.
And I've been
really hard
trying
to get a hold of
him, but I wrote to him on Facebook and I can't find him. Michelle, what are you doing? There's
It's got someone over here is talking stuff.
He's really hard to get a hold of. He doesn't message anything.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. He's like hard as hell to get a hold of.
I don't know what to do then because I'd like to get ahead.
That's what she said.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
So
what?
This is the prop shop Vader melted Vader helmet. So this is the original one, before EFX made theirs.
I love that one.
Yeah.
That thing came in a big ass crate.
It did. It came in a crate. And I don't have the stand or anything. I just took it out to make sure that it wasn't broken because a lot of them came broken. So I took it out. It was flawless. I took pictures of it. I put it back in the crate. And that's another one that I have to make room for in my cabinet here.
Wow.
That's a beautiful piece. Yeah, buddy of mine sold it to some guy in Japan for about 18 grand.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're worth a lot. Those prop shop pieces are worth a lot. I have that one. I have the raised staff. And I have the 2 lightsaber hilts that they did. And then I had the Chewbacca bowcaster, but that's a long story.
That's a
one
sad
broke, right?
story.
It's a sad story. It wasn't broken. No, the bowcaster was fine. It was the crate that was smashed.
Oh, okay.
And I asked for a replacement crate, and they wouldn't send me a replacement crate. They said, you need to ship the whole thing back, and then we'll send you a whole new one.
Oh, hell no.
And I said, but the bowcaster's fine. And they said, no, that's the policy. So I boxed it all up against my better judgment, sent it to them, and then 2 weeks later they went out of business, and I never got my replacement.
No. Bummer, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
This is so this is one of my prized Star Wars pieces.
This
is
is beautiful.
Yeah.
This is a lightsaber hilt that was made by Martin Baer in Germany. He goes by MB Sabers. This is all metal. It's an all metal chassis. It's all custom. It's unique. He doesn't make any 2 lightsabers alike, and he doesn't do commissions. I begged him for years to commission a piece, and he wouldn't. And he said, you just need to look out for basically what I do is I build them for myself. I build a unique piece. And then after a few months, I sell it and I move on to making another one. So he said, you just need to look out for when I make one and when I'm ready to sell it. And years went by and I was waiting, and one day I'm sitting at my computer and an email pops up from him showing this. And it says, if you're interested, message me. I didn't even look at the saber and I didn't look at the price. I was like, I don't care what it is. I just wanted to get my email into him first. And then I didn't hear from him for like 2 days. And I was like, oh shit, somebody else got it. And then he wrote to me and he goes, yeah, you wrote to me within like 30 seconds of that email going out. So it's yours.
Wow.
Nice.
I wish you could see the video of it because it's got a kyber crystal in it that glows, and then it's got a plasma like chamber where there's a rotating like guard that spins around the plasma stream. I mean, it's mind-blowing piece. And I absolutely love it. It's one of my prized possessions.
It's beautiful.
And it goes inside the hilt.
It actually fits in there.
It fits in there, and it takes a blade, and you can turn it on.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
And you got the stand, the Etsy stand.
And that stand is from Quest Designs Canada.
I love this.
Yeah,
the base is beautiful.
Yeah, I got a couple of those that I need to figure out how to display.
Yeah.
They're nice, man.
Those stands are great, and he makes wall-mounted stands, and I plan to get a lot more from him when I finally figure out where all my stuff's going. But,
Joseph, you would like, I'm sure you've looked at them, the blaster ones.
Yeah, I have one of the blaster ones.
Yeah, the blaster ones are awesome.
So this is kind of, I just started putting my lightsabers out on the shelf, and I took a picture of this. There's the MB Sabers one, then there's the EFX Luke reveal from Return of the Jedi. Beautiful. And I love that piece too.
Yeah.
Nice. They did a great job on that. And then to those, I'm going to add the two that I just got from Corbant because I really love those reveal chassis.
What's the last one?
That one is from Sabermock it's their Dark Storm. I just love the design of it. It's really beautiful.
Very sleek.
Looks like a cruise missile.
Yeah, there's no buttons on it except for that one. That's it.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I mean, it's a beautiful. It's installed, so it's. I mean, it's really, really.
It's like one solid piece, correct?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Is it what's the airbrush on it? Is it Dark Storm?
I think it's Dark Storm. Yeah.
You were our only hope.
Yeah.
That's funny.
This is a reveal from Vader's Vault.
Mm-hmm.
So this one I got from them. But I'm going to sell it and replace it with the one that came from Corbant.
That's what I was going to ask. Are you going to sell it after this one?
I am. Yeah. So if anybody's interested.
There you go.
I don't need to make a profit. I'll sell it for whatever I bought it for if anyone wants it. And the thing with those Vader reveals from them, I mean, that took like a year to get from them. They take forever.
Yeah. We'll have to hear how much later.
Yeah.
That's
that
cool.
one is a Stormtrooper saber from Saberforge.
I tried getting this one. It's sold out.
It's really cool. It is a really cool piece. Cool. Yeah. And on the hilt on the emitter there it says TK421.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was bummed I couldn't get this one. I was like, God dang it. I waited too long.
I bought that on the during the Black Friday. This one is the Promethean. It's from Vader's Vault too. That's another one I waited like a year for. It's just beautiful. I love the design on it.
Yeah. Sleek. It's cool.
It's very sleek. Yeah, it's very cool. It feels very organic, but at the same time it's all, metal.
Very nice. Ooh.
And then this is a Saberforge one. This is their like Mandalorian saber.
Huh. Oh yeah. See the helmet. It's like
you
upside
see the
down
helmet
at the top.
The emitter. Yeah, upside down.
Oh, nice.
And
That's
then
clever.
And then the rest of it is made to look like Beskar, armor plating.
Armor. Yeah. I think they sell one painted, I think, right?
I actually got that one too as an empty. This one's installed and I got the other one, empty. So right here on this shelf, I just started to put all my like Star Wars props and there's the Master Replicas Emperor's Saber hilt. And then those two hilts that are upright, those are the prop shop. Rey and Kylo Ren.
Wow,
so those are pretty hard to come by.
Nice.
And then to the right of that is the Death Star tiles that came from EFX, and then some custom, Death Star plan discs, along with the drive from Rogue One.
I was going to ask
the Stardust.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a beautiful replica. It was done very well.
That one's hard to get too because it was only like a short run and then he didn't do them again.
Yeah, I was lucky to get that.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Joseph is on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Checking that email every second.
Yeah.
Refresh.
That's the only way to do it.
Yeah. Well, that yeah, and then that's all Master Replicas, right? Metal of Yavin, and those are the two thermal detonators, the weathered one, and then the as built, the new one that they made when they made the two of them.
Which one do you like better, clean or dirty?
Ooh, tough. That's a tough one. Oh, definitely dirty.
Hey, that's the right answer.
I like it dirty too.
Evan, you just got one from Romans, right?
I did, yeah. Joseph and I talked about it the other
so here's
night.
the interesting thing about these props. So I was talking to Steve Dimzo a couple of months back, who was one of the founders of Master Replicas.
Yeah.
And he told me that the original prop is actually clear plastic, which was then painted over and weathered. But the lighting inside actually shines through the plastic. And that's why when she holds it up in the movie, it has that kind of translucent look to it. Mm-hmm. And that's why nobody's props replicate that look, because everybody makes them in metal. And he wanted to do, when Master Replicas was making these, he wanted to do that. He wanted to make it in clear plastic and then do the chrome plating on it and then have the lighting shine through. And he was overruled by the rest of the board members because they said, nobody wants to buy a plastic prop. They want to buy something that's metal and feels heavy and valuable. And so they made it out of metal and weathered it. But it's not accurate to the original.
It's interesting. I didn't know that was clear.
Yeah, that's what he told me. I mean, I don't know. I've never seen the
Well, I mean, I've heard similar things with vacuum formed helmets. It's like, it doesn't feel like anything. It doesn't. It's like, are you walking around with it all day, or are you putting it on a shelf? You know.
That was probably me complaining about it.
But it's the same. It's the same kind of thinking. If it was a plastic ball, people would be like,
It makes total sense because for practical effects, it has to be light, you know.
Yeah.
So these are all the Master Replicas blasters.
Wow.
And one is in front of the other. I need to get risers to raise the rear ones so you can actually see them. So what you see there is there are two Han Solo DL-44s, the as-built, the elite version, which was the clean one, and then the weathered one. And then there's the Luke Skywalker blaster from Empire and Leia's blaster, and then the Rebel Trooper and the Stormtrooper blasters. Those are the ones in the far, like to the rear in that picture.
So when you purchased these, did you get them when they were available, or did you have to track them down after the fact?
I had to track them down after the fact, but it wasn't long after.
Gotcha.
So they weren't that hard to get.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I regret was I never collected the lightsaber hilts that Master Replicas did. The only one I have is that Emperor.
Gotcha.
But I was not in a position at the time to collect. I was doing my residency. I was living in Detroit. I was living in a small condo, and I was not collecting a bunch of stuff at that time.
Yeah.
So
those are glorious there.
Yeah, so that's the Jango Fett blasters, and then the Boba Fett blaster there, and that Boba Fett blaster is the signature edition.
Oh, look at that Boba Fett.
And I absolutely love that. I actually had two, and the other one I gave to George. That's the one that he just showed.
Yeah, he was blown away by it.
Yeah, he sleeps with it every night now. I can't believe the price of the Jango Fett.
Whoops, sorry.
No,
how much are the Jango Fett ones now?
Oh man, the other day I saw them close to $3,000 now. I was like, that's crazy.
Really? I bought those for $800.
Oh, nice.
And they were new. They were still sealed in the box.
He's all yours, bounty hunter.
Very
funny.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
So this is a custom one that was done. The gun is that's an all metal kit that was done by Solo's Hold.
Mm.
And then I had it built up by Scott Juarez, and he did a beautiful job, and that's fully installed. So it has all the electronics in it, and it it shoots, makes the sound, lights up. It's a beautiful piece.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like the one from General Kenobi's bunker. Nice pew-pews.
And that is Jyn Erso's blaster.
Yes, that's beautiful.
And that one is from, that's the weathered one. It was built and weathered by, War Machine Paintball or Blaster Factory. I don't know if that's the same company.
Looks so good, man.
Blaster Factory, yeah.
I think it's Blaster Factory. I think you're right.
Looks so good.
They made that one, and then they also made the Mandalorian one, which I got, but I don't think I have a picture of it there. And then this is Jin's Kyber necklace.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it actually has the writing, the script on it. If you zoom in, you can see it. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
Oh,
piece.
man.
Dope, dude.
Yeah.
Is this like from Etsy or someone?
That is from, if don't hold me to this, I'm trying to remember, but I believe it's from Soul Inertia Props.
Okay.
It's on Etsy. He's on Etsy, and he has his own website too.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
I would like to have that. That is
And
so
the one thing I did not send you a picture of, I wish I had, but Martin Bear, who made that first lightsaber, the reveal lightsaber, he also made a kyber crystal necklace of his own design that is just breathtaking, and he made me one, and it lights up.
Oh,
and it's crazy. Yeah. This is Ray's staff from Prop Shop.
Nice.
And that is a really beautiful. They did a great job on that. I know a lot of people don't like Ray, but I still love the designs of the things in the movie instead. I just love that piece. It's great.
It's great, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's still Star Wars.
Yeah,
Can't
I was gonna
hate
say
it.
there's certain pieces that are nice.
Who
Like
cares?
the staff is totally different, right? It's a
Yeah.
different, unique thing. So
Yeah, I love the designs. You know, and here's the thing. Look, the movies may not have been well written or well thought out, well planned, or well executed.
What are you trying to say?
But the artists who contributed to the designs and who did the work, I still commend them. They did an amazing job.
yeah.
And these,
Yeah.
you know, these designs are really good. So, I mean, this definitely has the feel of Star Wars, right?
Yeah, the only bad thing they did is they put that square radar dish on a circle themed Falcon.
I know.
That was the only stupid thing they did.
Yeah.
No, this is nice, man. So were you able to get most of the pieces from the prop store when they were selling these?
I got all the ones that I wanted, except for the Chewbacca bowcaster.
The Chewbacca, yeah.
But the other ones, the ones that they made, like the Kylo Ren helmet, I bought that from Anovos. I got their Premier Line one, and it's really nice because the ones Prop Shop made were 3D printed, and the ones from Anovos are fiberglass, so they're much nicer.
They're both scanned, right?
Yeah, yeah. This is a custom. This was the shell for this jetpack was made by Boba Maker in Europe, and then it was painted up by Rod Diaz, who's he's the guy who he goes on Instagram by the name Boba Fett Has College Debt.
Yes.
And he made
awesome.
this pack for me, and he is almost finished with the Return of the Jedi pack right now.
Oh, jeez.
So I'll be getting both of those and then hanging them on the wall here.
You are definitely the coolest kid on the block. There's no question.
geez.
Wow, dude.
Thank
Look at
you.
how awesome that is.
This piece is beautiful, but when he took this footage, he didn't put the beacon wasn't on there yet. So I have since installed the beacon and put the light in it.
I love it sitting on a guitar stand.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's perfect for it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes.
And this is the Trooper Trent
Training remote.
training remote. This is so there was a time when he first started making the kits that he would build it for you.
Right.
And I got this from him. He built it, and it's beautiful because his painting and weathering applications are great.
Beautiful. Yeah, I built one too, but I did it, so
Yeah.
it's not to that standard, but I love it.
Yeah. And then, of course, this is the Jazz Inc. Millennium
So
Falcon 1/6 scale cockpit.
You don't sound excited.
It wasn't. No, So I've had a long, kind of a lot of trials with this thing. I received this one. It wasn't exactly painted the way I liked. You know, I found it to be very dark. Wasn't a fan of the fact that it had the screw holes in the front. And of course, he changed the design and the paint job on it. And then I recently got the updated version from him, and it came damaged.
Oh.
So he sent. He said, send it back to me, and I will send you a new one. So he sent me the third one, and the third one came damaged.
Oh my god.
And so now I'm at a point where I'm just like, you know what? It's paint damage. I'm just going to repaint it myself. He sent me all the paints that I need. I'm just, thanks, Craig. Yeah. But it's a beautiful piece, though. It really is. It's fantastic for what the price is and for what he did.
It's beautiful.
That is a 1/6 scale.
So do you think it was the UPS, FedEx, or the DHL guy that hates you that kept throwing them?
No. It was damaged because of the way it was packed.
Got it.
It was damaged because they put the box of accessories, and that's a heavy box, right, with all the chairs and stuff. Yeah. And they put it into the back ring, and then they jam it in there with some styrofoam. Well, the problem is that if it shifts and the styrofoam moves, then the box just rubs up against the paint and scrapes everything off, and it's just horrible. Yeah.
It's just jammed in there. That was my concern when I unboxed it. I was like, "Holy crap, this is so tight in here."
I've just had such bad luck.
That's what he said.
With this piece.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Well, that's beautiful, though.
That's the original one, and I still have it, but I want to repaint the outer part because it's just too dark. The whole color is too dark.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to have to repaint it. And this is for those of you who haven't seen it,
Also, that thing's about the size of your torso.
Yeah, that thing is 3 feet long. It's sitting on a dinner table that's 4 feet by 4 feet there.
Is that real fabric seats too?
Those are, well, they're not fabric, but they are a soft, like velvet material.
Okay.
But it's almost like a flock material. I don't know how to describe it. That is the Regal Robot Rancor, which I love. They did such a great job on that, except for the Michelle, plug your ears. Except for the saliva that's dripping from his mouth, because I don't have to tell you what that reminds me of. So, I was talking to a friend of mine who used to work at ILM, and he was like, "Yeah, if that were mine, I would just cut that off."
Yeah, you just go over there and go like this, go.
Yeah. But they did a fantastic job on it. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And I also just got the hollow chest set from them.
Ooh, nice.
And I love it. It's a beautiful set. They did a fantastic job on it. Yeah. Some close-ups, and I love the fact that they used ball bearings for the eyes, like the original prop was. Yeah.
So how tall does this one stand?
That's about 22 inches or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's big. Yeah.
Yeah, it's big.
I got to see
yes, it's very big.
I saw it in their
big
office, and it was huge.
There's my wife. See, my wife shows up whenever a Rancor shows up. There she is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What's that coming down his mouth?
You haven't bought one yet, Scott?
When I first got it, I sent a picture of it to my friend in the UK, and he was like, "Were you just really excited when you got that?"
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the next piece there is the Tauntaun head.
Yes.
Also from Regal Robot, from Tom. But Tom and I worked together on this to reduce the neck. So because I basically wanted a very short neck and only have the head. And so he and I worked together on remodeling the neck to get it to that size. And I really love this piece. They did a fantastic job.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm just glad they didn't do four eyes like they did the nostrils, because whenever I see anything like that with double eyes, it hurts my head.
Right.
Like the bust of this and the cowl,
Yeah.
It'll look
That's awesome.
perfect. Yeah.
And that thing's massive too.
It is. That thing is yes.
Exactly.
What's the size of this one, Joseph?
That's life size, but it's I have to, if I measured from the back to the tip of the horn, that's about 21 inches.
21 inches. Wow.
So it's deep.
So it's very deep.
Okay.
And
all I hear is laughing.
I haven't measured out the height, but to give you an idea, that table is 30 inches wide. So that gives you an idea of the width.
Wow.
It's about 30 inches.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that's something, like I had said earlier, that's missed with a lot of things is the actual, I'll say it, scale of it, or relevance to a person. When you see a hand or you see a body in there or something like that, you're like, oh, that thing's massive or tiny or whatever it is. Yeah.
It's hard to gauge when you're looking at pictures, but
yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And I love the way they did the eyes because there's a lot of depth there.
Yeah.
Is that glass?
It's not. They're acrylic.
Wow.
He
Beautiful,
told me, he
though.
said the original ones were acrylic too.
It's beautiful, man.
So, yeah. And then these are the two back pieces. That's the Sideshow Tauntaun and the Sideshow Dewback. I don't have the figures on them yet. And then the Blurg is a custom that came. Actually, I got one and George got one, but I'm probably going to be boxing that up because I ordered the Hot Toys one instead.
Right.
Yeah.
Still looks good though. But yeah, that Dewback.
The Dewback is beautiful.
Yeah. Now everyone has this piece, I think, but but I went through. I did the modification to reduce the redness in the cheeks, and then I put the picture in there because I wanted to show all of the accessories. So all of those accessories are from Soul Inertia, which is the macaroons, the frog, and the egg.
You got
he
the
eats.
cookies and the cookie bag.
Yep. Yeah. And then the wooden soup bowl is behind him there. You can see it in the corner of the picture.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Have you cut him yet? And made
I was
him
going to say, you didn't cut his legs off yet?
No. I'm not going to do that with this. I'm probably going to get another one and modify it.
Any one of these guys.
This,
cool.
so this one was done. So
what the heck?
Sorry.
Evan.
Oh, that's
Babu.
It's my my magic mouse.
Ah.
It's so sensitive.
That magic mind.
That's what she said.
So that Babu Frick is a custom piece that was done by an artist in Italy. And I commissioned it from her, and she and I worked together to create kind of the pose and, kind of what I wanted. And it's beautiful. Her work is impeccable. And I absolutely love all the stuff she does. She's a great sculptor and painter.
Does he have a Star Trek phaser in his belt?
No, those are all tools. And that torch, she did the torch.
dope.
And the torch is painted with
so cool.
The torch is painted with a glow in the dark paint too. So when I shut off the lights in the room, you can see the torch still glowing. It's kind of fun.
That's
really
cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And there's the Sideshow 1/6 scale Jabba, the new one.
What'd you think about this one? Because I bought it. I wasn't too impressed with it.
Really, I love it. Well, because I had the old one, and I love this one a lot more. It has a lot of presence. I don't know. I liked it. The only thing I don't like is kind of the seams where you can swap out the mouth and the eyes and stuff. But I think they did as good a job as they could for something like this.
Yeah.
The Salacious Crumb was kind of like weak on mine.
Oh,
Evan, just box it up. Ship it up.
Ship it
Box
over.
it up. Ship it over.
Yeah,
But
my Salacious Crumb came broken.
Yeah, anything you guys want to get rid of, just
ship it.
Yeah,
like I love the base. I think it looks great. I agree. The seams is the only annoying thing.
Yeah,
it comes with a lot of accessories.
Yeah,
Evan's all about the face.
And then I have the 3 Macquarie statues.
Beautiful.
I bought those.
Awesome.
I pre-ordered them when the moment they released them for pre-order. I love all the Macquarie designs.
Look tiny.
Can you imagine though if the stormtroopers did have lightsabers through it?
Oh yeah,
it would be so weird.
I don't think I've seen the Vader one. I've seen the other two.
Yeah,
that's an older one. Yeah, those are what, like 1/5 scale?
They're 1/5.
Yeah.
1/5.
Yeah.
Oops.
I've not seen the Vader one.
Yeah. The Vader is really nice, and all of them come with replacement. Like each one comes with 2 heads, so you can pick. What design head you want.
Wouldn't that be nice in life? I mean, yeah.
Yeah, to have 2 heads. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
and
good.
that's my Brad Pitt head over there.
I regret not buying these. Like I remember like seeing them, and I was like, they're not going to sell.
They're so nice.
Yeah, I almost picked up the Boba Fett recently, but
the Lord of Sith. That's a nice one.
Yeah,
I went through like 3
that.
sabers until I got one that worked.
My belt doesn't work, but everything else works, thankfully.
Nice.
Always something.
Yeah. And then next to them,
their packaging sucked back then.
Yeah. And then next to it, I have the Rogue One Vader, and then the Django and Boba Fett. the original one. The
The
original
Rogue
Boba
One
Fett
is the
they did.
pissed off Vader. He's
Yeah.
had
That's
enough.
nice, dude.
It's awesome.
I'm gonna get you, Vader.
Oh, you can
And
see
then-
the helmet there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and then you have the two, Django and Boba, and then that's the legendary skill Yoda, which is just beautiful.
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah. And that's the XM Luke, which I
love
never
that
had
piece.
an interest in this piece when they first
Beautiful
released
piece.
it.
Yep.
And then George got it and called me, and he was like, "This is
Yeah,
like the
good.
nicest Star Wars statue I've ever seen."
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "If you can get this, you should buy it now." I was like, "Thanks for enabling me, George." So I bought it. I bought it, and I don't regret it. He did a fantastic.
They
It's a
are
fantastic
enablers.
piece.
Yeah, but he tells
Yeah.
me that you enable him.
Yeah.
That
They
you're a
enable each
bad
other.
influence.
It's a very unhealthy relationship.
Scott, did they ever get this one up? Did they
No.
ever give this one away?
No, Sithcast is trying to, or PJ, Paradox Nerd, Sithcast, they're trying to give the statue away, and they've tried 2 times so far, and you have to be present to win it, because so many people entered, those people are never there, and they did like 4 or
Bummer.
5 times each show. Nobody took it.
Insane.
Yeah, and I keep telling them, just send it to me. I mean, I don't understand how hard it is for people to understand that. Just send it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I love it. I have that piece too.
It's great. It's great.
It's amazing. It's funny because I bought this piece before George did his review on it, and I was like, man, I hope this piece is good. And then George did his review, and I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Hot Toys is getting ready to release, I think, that Luke, and I'm definitely looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be
I think
nice.
it's
This
just a
is
beautiful
the
piece.
Iron Studios quarter scale Mando, which I love.
Quarter
Oh,
scale.
That's a
Nobody
beautiful
can buy.
piece.
Yeah.
Scale. Quarter
Quar-
scale.
I
sorry.
finally saw it in person the other day at Mojo's house. The thing is nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like it. I since got the Sideshow one, and I don't know. I mean, I like the Beskar armor on the Sideshow one, but the way the body is twisted is
pose
just
is
so
weird.
unnatural that it's
Yeah.
just it ruins the effect. And I love how the pram is floating on the cape.
Yeah.
But again,
Right.
it's the position of the body. It's like
It's weird, man.
I mean, I'm a radiologist, and I mean, I spend my entire day looking at anatomy, and when something isn't right, it really
You know
bugs
it.
me.
Well, the thing is, when it first came out, that's the first thing people were saying. I like it, but he looks all twisted and weird, and they don't hear it, and they just kept going with it.
Yeah.
And it's like, fix
I
it.
like it. I'm keeping it.
There you go. You go, Jeff.
I'm still keeping it. I think the best car
I'm
armor is
keeping it.
good,
Yeah.
but it used to bug me. Like it bugged me from the time I unboxed it, and it's in the front of me. So I like when I sit on the couch, I see it all the time.
Mhm.
But it's growing on me.
Well,
I like the
have both of
floating.
them- I have both of them right behind me.
Mhm.
And what's nice is that the pram is on the opposite sides.
Yeah.
So I actually have the two of them side by side. And then the Grogus are on either side. So it kind of works when you put them together. So
It's funny. Look at Chris's comment. That's awesome.
I do like how they did the floating pram, and then
Yeah.
I like the Grogu in that one too, the sideshow one.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
nice.
it's better than this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
Next.
Yeah, sorry, I was in a private chat.
Let's-
Let's see. Ooh, this one is a nice one.
So this is from the New Zealand Mint. So I also kind of like to collect coins and currency. And when the things overlap, when my interests overlap, I really love it. So this is 1 kilogram of pure silver
Wow.
molded into a
Death
sphere and into the Death Star.
Wow.
It's just beautiful, and it's extremely heavy.
I'll send you my PO box, Joseph.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they made a lot of these because I can't imagine they sold a lot being a whole kilo of silver.
Hi.
But there's another picture of it in the palm of my hand, so if you'll get an idea of the size.
Yeah, that Mint, they do a lot of cool like
wow.
exclusives.
Yeah, it's big. I mean, that's a lot of silver. It's solid
Mhm.
silver. So
You could chuck that at somebody and kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay,
Wow.
so this is before we get into these, I want to send a thank you to Jeff for he sent me some autographed photos from Godzilla, as a gift, and I really love them, and I'm very grateful. So thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it.
Nice.
And these were given to me as gifts from a friend of mine who used to live here, and then he took a job in the UK and moved. And when he left, he said, "Hey, I have some parting gifts for you.
Wow.
Do you mind if I come over?" And he came over with a big bin, and he opened up the bin, and there were about 15 different framed, autographed photos, all certified, certificates of authenticity, because he used to be a film critic, and he used to collect these things. And this was the prize of all of them, right?
Yeah,
Alec in it.
Beautiful.
And it's a beautiful photo, the black and white photo, and then his signature is just.
This is a grill, my friend.
Pen.
Yeah.
This is a grill.
It is, yeah.
Absolutely.
And then he also gave me this one with Kenny Baker's signature on it.
Nice.
And then he gave me this Carrie Fisher.
Wow.
Oh wow.
That's awesome.
I'm wondering, I'm going to Celebration. I wonder if Anthony Daniels is going to be there.
Yeah, they haven't announced anybody yet.
I would love to
he's
have
going to
him
be in the Nashville one coming up, right?
I would love him
next
to
week.
sign that other one with the Kenny Baker.
Yeah.
Talk to Sean Solo. Sean, I think it's Kakar. I can't pronounce it right.
Sean, yeah.
Yeah, but he's going to the Nashville con or whatever, and Anthony Daniels will be there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Worst comes to worst, here, have him sign this. And
Josh Pence will be there too. He's promoting the hell out of it.
Okay, I'll look into it.
Yeah.
These are okay. So now we're into the Star Trek pieces, and these are functional. This is a computer. This is Spock's computer from the bridge, and then that's one of the pads that they used. And the Spock's computer is actually functional. It plugs in. All the lights come on. They flash. You hit the switches, and you hear the computer's voice. And in fact, in the next image, I believe I have a video of another computer from Star. So functions like this.
Ooh, that's so cool, Joseph.
Oh man, I remember that.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
This is in your house?
Yeah.
That's
wow.
big.
Yeah. It's
That's so cool.
These are really cool props.
That's awesome.
Heck yeah, man.
So I have a lot of Star Trek props. This is a wall comm panel, and you can see in the next picture, it lights up with the red alert.
Oh, yeah.
And this is exactly how the original was done. This is a phaser from Star Trek V, and this was made by Master Replicas. It's a very, very well done prop replica. It's really beautiful. Wow. This is a custom phase pistol from Star Trek Enterprise, and a communicator and a power cell that goes with it, and then all the data on the pistol. And the pistol is a functional prop. You can open it, it lights up, it shoots. It's a really cool piece.
Yeah.
And then this is a communicator from the pilot, the Star Trek pilot, the Cage.
Like No Man Has Gone. Oh yeah.
Well, it's called the Cage. And then there's another episode where they use them. No Man Has Gone Before.
Yeah.
But this is made like the original, with all the original circuit boards embedded in clear resin, and it has that brass.
That's so cool.
It's a really beautiful piece.
Oh man, that is so cool, Joseph.
And then this is my original series communicator. That's from Master Replicas.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
That was my sound when I used to get text messages.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then this is a tricorder from the Next Generation, also by Master. Well, I have two. This one is from Roddenberry.com, but Master Replicas also made one.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I love functional props. This is a really cool piece. And this is the medical scanner from the original series. This was made by CY Productions.
Cool.
Yeah. And this is the Wrath of Khan
Come
necklace.
Oh wow,
that is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece.
Right?
I just got this from a guy on the RPF who made it.
and all of a
That is
sudden
nice.
I'm thinking of Ricardo Montalban's chest. I don't know
Yes.
why, I just am.
Yes.
Yeah, I wish I had a chest like that.
Yeah, right.
Hey Joseph, have you ever been to the Star Trek Museum in Ticonderoga?
No, I'm dying to go there. The Ticonderoga.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been
Yes.
wanting to go.
Yeah, me too.
This is a full-size Vulcan harp. This was a grail piece for me, and I was introduced to a guy by the name of Greg Nowling, who had made them in the past. He sent me some pictures of the ones he had made, and I was like, well, it's good, but it's not the one. I said, if you would be willing to work with me, let's do this together and make it 100% accurate. So
now it's Vulcan cool.
So we actually, I ended up sourcing. I went to a place locally. I sourced the walnut. I found the exact same pattern that was on the original prop.
Oh, geez.
I shipped him the walnut. He applied the veneers. He sent it back to me. I took it to another guy to do all the staining. And then I bought all of the harp pins and I strung the thing myself with colored guitar string. The original was done with string that was dyed with inks, but I bought colored guitar strings that you can find them on Amazon, and I strung all 31 of them.
Wow!
And it was not easy to do, but it's beautiful. And I painted
how's
the
it
bridge.
Yeah.
It's not well. The original one didn't actually make any sounds.
I know.
This doesn't really. It sounds pretty muted because it's not hollow. It's solid.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
That's really cool.
Oh my god!
Scott, I figured you would really appreciate this.
Absolutely, the walnut. I mean, it's beautiful. Being a woodworker, cabinet maker, and everything else, I know exactly what went into that to make it. It's gorgeous.
This is the tea set that Jean-Luc Picard has in his quarters in the Star Trek: The Next Generation. And this is actually made by the company that made this. This is the original tea set. It's made by the company that made it for the show. And so I got it from them. And it's very unique.
Have you had tea in it?
It's cool looking.
I haven't. My wife was like, do not keep this upstairs. Put it in your room.
Put it in your room.
That's funny.
It banished to the room.
Oh,
this is a
Dude.
custom Gorn that was done by Douglas Hildebrand, and he made it just like the original. So the eyes have the same like rhinestones and everything, like the original prop. Yeah,
I like the nose hair.
Yeah.
You go to Vasquez Rocks and put it on.
Yeah, I know. And then he did another piece for me, a Baylock, which is from the Corbin maneuver.
Yeah,
I saw that on your.
I remember that.
On the shelves.
That's freaking
already.
sick, man.
Yeah.
The original series is my thing.
Yeah, same here. Same
Yeah.
here.
Okay. So,
DeLorean.
So that's my car.
That's one
With such
scale.
enthusiasm, Michelle.
Yeah.
DeLorean.
No.
So that's my
She's shocked.
I bought that back in 2012 with 12,000 miles on it, and it's pristine, and it's just a beautiful car. I love it.
Wow.
I love driving it. It's
You need to get it converted like that.
And this is the Hot Toys one.
Yeah, but that needs to look like that.
So keep going. I want to give you guys a choice here in a little bit, because a lot of this stuff, these are all like pop culture props and stuff. Yeah. But I also want to show the studio model. So this is actually a functional set of time circuits that's made to go on the console in the DeLorean.
The actual car.
Actual car.
Wow.
And this is incredible. It works. And it is like you can punch in the dates, and it makes the sounds, and all the numbers come up on the. It's made like the original one was.
Before time runs out, we can jump over to the models real quick.
Oh! I wanted to show you some more of the props, though. But
okay.
We can go back.
Okay.
Go back, and we'll run through some, because there's some really cool props that I want you guys to see.
Let's see. We went through a lot of these.
Jesus.
Look at that Dropbox.
Mhm.
It's full of Dropbox stuff.
Okay, go back.
Oh,
I
saw
want
the
to see if you
Quantum
guys
Leap.
recognize any
Was
of
that
these things.
Ziggy?
I saw the
Keep going,
Quantum
yeah.
Leap thing.
So,
Sorry,
oh,
lost
that's
my
okay.
spot.
I think we need to get a road trip to Joseph's house. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah, part 2.
Okay, here we are.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Let's
gonna
start
call
here.
your house Graceland.
No, go back a couple. Go back a couple. I want you guys to see the. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, you got to go back a ways. There we go.
Oh, the shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that was over here somewhere.
Right there, 99.
Okay, go forward a few. So this is the Back to the Future props.
Mm-hmm.
I got a hoverboard there, time circuits, Mr. Fusion. A lot of stuff you can't see because all the stuff in the back is blocked by the stuff in the front.
Right.
But the shoes, if you go to the next clip, the next...
there you go.
Those are the auto lacing Nike Air Mags.
Oh, shit.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where'd you find those at?
I got them from a guy on Instagram who sources them from Asia, and they're really, really cool.
That's fantastic, man.
And then this is a hovering hoverboard. It's magnetically levitating.
It froze up.
So-
There it is.
Yeah.
Dropbox is not working, Jeff.
I know.
Okay.
Movies.
Yeah, go forward because I know we're going to run out of time. And
I love
so this
that.
is some Fifth Element props, a set of the Stones, and Corbin Dallas's gun, which was from
Nice.
Hollywood Collectibles Group.
HCG.
And this is the ZF1 that's currently being worked on. So this is the final version with the metal and resin and fiberglass components.
That's so sick, man.
Yeah. But what's really cool is what you're going to see in the last image, which is the video clip. And that is that the thing is pretty much, this is the prototype, the 3D printed prototype. But check it out.
Oh my god.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah. I mean, the engineering behind this is just fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah.
When is that coming, Joseph?
I actually have the video that you're seeing there is mine. I have it here. But it's the 3D printed prototype. The final version is going to be by April or May because he's well worked. He's in the midst of working on it right now. Yeah.
Oh, God. That's so cool.
Dude, I love props that actually work.
Yeah.
That's badass, man.
Yeah.
Congrats on that piece.
Thank you. Yeah, that's like a 20-year dream right there.
Wow.
So,
Yes.
and that is that's a life-size silicon replica of the Picasso creature from Fifth Element.
I like how you set up a little bed in the back for him.
Yeah, that's when I went to pick him up, so I just put him on the back seat.
Got like bubble wrap on.
Yeah. And then this is the Ecto one from Blitzway.
Wow.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that's a little video of all the animation because all the lights work.
Oh,
And,
jeez.
Wow.
and if you go to the next clip, I think, you'll see the rotating.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you like the new Ghostbusters, Joseph, with Chris Hemsworth?
Yes, I did.
That was good.
Yeah, it was good.
It was actually sad at the end.
Yeah.
Brought back my childhood.
And some of the other pieces that I have from Ghostbusters, I really love, like the Ghost Trap. That's from Hollywood Collectibles. And then you'll see in the next picture the goggles, the Ecto goggles. Those are beautiful. Hollywood Collectibles Group does some great work.
Does anything play the theme song?
No.
See, they're all crap then.
And then these are Men in Black pieces. So these are all from Factory Entertainment. And I believe I put videos of the because they're all functional. So
man,
Ooh.
That one's cool.
Oh, wow.
I love that one.
Whoa.
That's cool.
and then the next one I think is that's the J2. That's
Oh my.
that's Tommy Lee Jones.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think Michelle sees something.
Next one, I think. Yeah,
Prostate
that's
exam?
the
Oh,
neuralizer.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and that fires, and it fires a strobe.
Wait, what did we talk about tonight?
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, right?
What are you guys?
So every time you check
What am I
this out,
doing
do you
here?
remember what you did before?
Yeah. What are we doing?
Now, this is a custom that
Holy
I've been
crap.
working with Daniel Beck on in Germany. And I went to the Sony Pictures Museum in Pasadena, and I took in Burbank, and I took a bunch of photos of the original film prop, sent it all to him, and then he 3D replicated this thing,
Wow.
3D designed it, and then created a functional prop. So it fires, lights up. I mean, it's just beautiful.
Jesus.
And it's big. I mean, it's, yes, Michelle, it is big.
Oh, this is badass.
And this is the Rosenberg bust from ECC, from Elite Creature Collectibles.
That thing is so cool.
And it's beautiful. They did I mean, it's breathtaking.
And they're not
Can
going
you
to do
take
that with Baby or with Grogu, right? They're not.
When he goes inside IG-88.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that's a really cool piece because the face actually closes. You can close the face and put the glasses on, and it's almost seamless.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does this little guy come out?
Yeah, he does.
This is awesome,
Yeah,
dude.
that's so cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And the hair is all rooted, and it's, yeah. He looks weird without the glasses on, but you can see, I mean, it's all rooted hair, and the mustache is rooted. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's a unique piece. That's really cool.
And this is the new Blitzway Terminator arm. That's the brain chip, and then you'll see the arm in the next picture.
So cool.
And then,
This
yeah,
from
and that one is
Sideshow,
really, no, that's from Blitzway, but it's
Blitzway,
it's really
wow.
cool because it's animatronic, right? So that brain chip, underneath it, the buttons are remote controls, and you hit the button, and the hand will open and close,
wow.
and fingers
Wow.
move. Yeah,
Damn, is
it's
that
a
still
cool
for
piece.
sale?
Nope,
Dang
not
it.
anymore. Waitlisted.
I didn't realize Blitzway was making this stuff.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
Rocketeer.
a Rocketeer helmet that Jackson Rupert painted up for me.
Ooh.
Oh, he's great.
He is. It's beautiful. And then the next picture is the jetpack, which is okay.
Wow.
So this isn't mine, but I have the same kit, and I'm having it nickel plated at the same place this guy nickel plated his,
Wow.
and it's being built up by Rod, who's doing the Boba Fett jetpacks for me, because he's just a master artist. And so when mine is done, it should look exactly like this. And it's going to light up and have we debated putting in the smoke effects and everything out the bottom, and the fan inside will spin, and it'll make
Such a
the
good movie.
noise and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't made it into 4K yet. Such a good movie.
Yeah, I know.
You do have a question. Is there any prop type you don't collect?
I don't collect any Alien. Sorry, I don't collect any Predator stuff. I just never was into it. I didn't even see the movies until recently.
Wow.
So
Get to the
yeah,
top.
this is a concept Blade Runner blaster that was designed by Sid Mead and then made into an actual prop by Chronicle Collectibles before they went out of business. And this is the Blade Runner blaster from Temenasuke.
Wow. Looks
Is this one of the newer ones?
It is. I have two of them from them, and each one is slightly different. One is all black, and then the other one has kind of the silver barrel with a little different color grip. Every time they make it, they change it a little bit. So I got the two that I liked. This one's from about 4 or 5 years ago, and then the other one is more recent, from about 3 years ago.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
nice, man.
Yeah.
Decker has like
This
the
is a
best
custom
pistol.
that I got off of Etsy. Is the one from Blade Runner 2049. And then this is the Indiana Jones Grail Diary. I got this from somebody on the RPF. And this thing is amazing because it's like every page is filled out and has all the like Camel cigarette things in it, and the drawings and the currency from the foreign countries. If you go a few more pictures, you'll see.
Oh,
wow.
nice. The journal.
Yeah.
And when you open it up, literally every page has like inscriptions and stuff like that.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then this is the Grail. This is the the chalice, right? And it's pulled. This is pulled off of the original mold.
Wow.
And this
wow,
is
you got his autograph. That's
actually
so cool.
both of them are on there. Sean Connery and Harrison Ford.
Oh, you got that
This
one.
was another gift from my friend who left to the UK. Yeah.
The real Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Some
Damn.
friend.
Is he the one that you made the stormtrooper helmet for?
Yes. And this is this came from Factory Entertainment. That's the Goonies skeleton key.
Nice.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Goonies.
And then these are the
Stargate.
Anubis and Horus heads from Stargate,
Yeah.
from the
I
movie.
always loved their designs. They did
Those
great
were made
job.
by Chronicle Collectibles, and I don't have a picture of it here, but actually I got somebody made me the medallion, the raw medallion that he wears
Wow.
with the beaded chain and everything. It's just beautiful.
Those are just cool looking, right? I mean, it's like even if they weren't in a collection, right? They just
Yeah.
put them out.
Yeah, they
did a
just
good
display
job for
nice.
Stargate.
Yeah. Yeah. Those
Yeah.
are cool.
And this is the Sandman flame gun from Logan's Run.
Ooh.
Now, this is a functional prop. So this is made just like the original prop was made. There's a chamber that you can put calcium carbonate crystals in, then you inject water, then it basically becomes I'm trying to remember what the chemical reaction results in. Acetylene, and then it blows the acetylene out of the front of the gun and there's a glow plug there, and this basically is a flamethrower.
Oh,
it's functional.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. And then this is the tracker, the Sandman tracker, that was done in the same way the original.
Reservation for violent delinquents. Authorized persons only. Logan 5 authorized to enter risk area.
that's cool.
Okay. Does anyone know what this is? Go to the next image.
That isn't that from Quantum Leap?
No.
Wait,
This is from a show called Voyagers. It came out in the early 80s. It was about a guy and a kid, and they were time travelers. And this is the Omni. It's the device they use to travel through time. And this is a replica of the original. It's made out of brass and glass. And then it has all the electronics in it for the lighting and sound and everything. It's a really cool piece.
I can't
That's
remember
from
that.
Quantum Leap.
That's
the
from Quantum Leap.
And this piece is so I wish I had a video of it, because it lights up and it makes all the sounds, and there are metal contacts on there. When you touch them, it makes all the different sounds that Ziggy makes, and it's got an accelerometer in it. So when you hit it on the side, it whines just like, in the original show. It's crazy. This was done by Replica Props. He has a website. And you can buy, he does a lot of TV props, but this is definitely like one of the best that he's
There's
done.
a lot of little pieces for that too. Jeez.
Yeah. And then this is, does anyone recognize this? You want to play that clip, Eben? That's the beta capsule from Ultraman.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know if there are any Ultraman fans out there, but anyway. This is
cool.
from a Japanese anime called Psychopaths. And the engineering on this thing, well, here, take a look.
What?
Oh, that's awesome. Very cool.
Yeah, I love this piece.
Wow.
Yeah. This is the laser gun from Moonraker from James Bond.
Laser.
Mm-hmm.
Lasers.
Lasers.
And there's the
Ooh.
golden gun. That's from Factory Entertainment. And that all comes apart into the components, you know, the lighter and the pen and everything.
Dude, that is awesome.
This is a rifle from the Orville, from the new show, the Orville. And that was made by the person who made all the props for the show.
Wow.
So it's an exact replica, yeah.
Wow.
One of one.
Anyone recognize this?
It looks familiar, but I put my foot in my mouth last time.
That's the ray gun from Forbidden Planet.
Oh, Forbidden Planet.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's old school.
It's a good throwback, yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple more old school pieces here if you go through.
Yeah, Robbie the Robot in there.
I do have a Robbie the Robot here, but it's not in the pictures. This is a Comlock and stun gun from Space 1999.
Nice.
And these are the weapons from Green Hornet.
TV show. Yeah.
Yep. And there's the Black Beauty, the car.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
This is the... No, it's okay. Go ahead, because I don't have much more time, and there's a lot of stuff to cover.
Yeah.
This is the medallion from Battlestar Galactica.
BSG, yeah. So say we all.
So say we all.
Ooh.
As a time machine.
This is from Time Machine. This is a replica of the model that he shows to his friends, demoing the time machine that he built.
Nice.
The one that was made for the movie in 1960 was animated with stop motion, but this one was built, motorized, and lit. So check it out.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
oh, that's cool. Look at the
and
the box.
the guy who made it also made that Tantalus box for it.
Dude, that is
Wow.
so cool. I used to watch this movie over and over when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's such a classic.
My fiance
Absolutely.
loves it.
And I actually have a model to build the one from the 2000 film with Guy Pearce.
Mhm.
Here are some old props: Dorothy's slippers, the heart, and the courage, the medal of courage.
Hell yes. I can dig that. That's in my neck of the woods, guys.
Yeah, mine
Oh, yeah,
too.
Kansas.
Glad
That's
you like
right.
Yeah.
I love Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, I was
Me
lucky
too.
to see these in D.C. They had some of the real ones there at one of
Yeah.
the museums.
Okay. This is the
These
two
light up.
the two tumblers from Hot Toys. Okay, so now we're getting into the comic stuff. Okay, so you guys have a choice because we're running out of time. We can
Yeah.
either continue to go through these, or we can look at the studio ships.
Yeah, let's look at the studio ships real quick.
You want to look at the studio ships?
Yeah, before we leave.
Okay.
Are
We may
you
be
good for a
able
couple
to
more
get
minutes?
through everything. We can come back to the comic stuff, but go to the studio ships. I didn't put all my ships. They're just, it'll give you an idea. So this is Master Replica's Falcon.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, the lighting wasn't great when I took these pictures,
Still good, man.
but it's a beautiful piece.
Horrible.
This is a Super Star Destroyer with flanking Star Destroyers in scale. That's 4 feet long, to give you an idea. And the base is a custom Death Star surface. And all the little Star Destroyers that are around it, they all light up. And the ship lights up. Everything, it's got thousands of fiber optics in it. It's just beautiful.
Forfeiting, my friend. I am just giving up.
That's my favorite.
This was made by Daniel Beck in Germany.
Good
It's a
God.
fantastic piece. He's a master model builder. It's just amazing.
Jesus, look at all the details on that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's cool.
This is the Star Destroyer he also made for me. This one is a little over 30 inches long. It's also got fiber optic lighting. And then I made a couple of special requests you'll see in the next few pictures. I wanted you can see the Tantive 4 hanging from the docking bay there. And that's lit up. And then in the next picture, he also put a magnetically attached Falcon that you can pop onto the back of the
How
bridge.
tiny is that thing?
Is that Micro Machine size?
I'm sorry?
Is it micro machine size?
It's it's micro machine size. Yeah. Then he also made me this B-wing. Unfortunately, I don't have any pictures of it mounted. I just took a couple of detail shots of it. Wow. But what's really cool is if you go to the next one, there's a video of the lighting in the cockpit, the way he did it. He also made me, and I didn't put any videos or pictures of it in here, he made me a shuttle Tidarium with motorized wings that unfurl. And there's a speaker inside that plays the Imperial March as the wings are going down. It's
nice.
I saw that on the other show, Joseph.
Yes,
I think you had it on. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a escape pod that was made by Mike Salzo.
Wow.
Yeah, and the base is from Jason Eaton.
Are you looking to adopt a Puerto Rican 50-year-old? It'll help out for tax purposes.
Yeah, and this is the Sandcrawler. The kit's from Randy Cooper, and it was built and painted by Mike Salzo.
Beautiful.
And it's on a sand base. Now this is a little sneak peek of the project that is currently in the works. If you guys can tell what it is from the picture.
Slave One.
I call that the Slave One.
Yeah, that's a Studio Slave One.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. That's all.
Yeah.
Scott, it's the fire spray?
No.
The fire spray.
No.
Ooh.
Okay, so this is the NX-01. This was made by John Eblin, who, if you guys caught the interview on Collection Wars, was a former ILM model maker.
Wow.
And he made I have about 15 different ships from him, mostly Star Trek. This
Jesus
is one
Christ.
of them. Yeah. And just to give you an idea, again, that's our dinner table.
Wow.
Your wife is
and then he also made this beautiful original series Enterprise. Wow. But he kind of reimagined it, so he kind of go to the next image, you'll see the video clip of the nacelles.
The cells, yeah.
Oh, geez.
Nice.
Yeah. Really beautiful work he did on this.
The original one was like, what, 11 feet long or something?
11 feet long, yeah. It's at the Smithsonian right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And only one side was done.
Only one side was done.
Right.
Well, what happened, Evan?
Oh, no, since we're running out of time.
Oh, it's okay. Do you want to finish off the studio models?
Sure. If you tell me.
I can.
Okay, let me reshare it then. I was just cognizant of your time.
No, I know. We're to the audience. I'm really sorry. We're supposed to be going to a party tonight, and
you're late.
But I told my wife we would try and get through this as quickly as we can. But these ships are really, I wanted to show them because they're just so amazing.
They're beautiful, man.
The work that's been done. Okay, now this is the refit from Star Trek: The Motion Picture, and again, you have to understand, these are all pictures I took when I just took them out to make sure they weren't broken. But they actually have these beautiful bases, have a mirror acrylic on the bottom so you can see the bottom of the ship. But I just took them out to test them, so you don't get to see the real beauty of the display. But if you go to the next couple of pictures, you'll see the beauty of the paint work that was done on this. Keep going. There's another couple of shots here. There we go. Wow. So this was painted with iridescent paints, right? So when you see them straight on, they don't really look like anything. But then when you see them at an angle, they shimmer in all of these different colors. And that's how the original studio model was painted.
That's
crazy.
And you can see that on the next picture too, and then the
so much detail, yeah.
Yeah, you can see that there too, along the leading edge of the pylons there.
Oh,
you can see all of the it's pretty amazing.
Wow.
And then the lighting on this is fantastic.
Oh. Dude, that is awesome.
Whoa, that is sick.
Yeah.
You almost need like that green screen back there, don't you?
I know. And be aware, all the light you see is coming from the model.
Huh.
Yeah. Because the rest of the room is pitch black. So all that lighting that you see projecting onto the model is from other parts of the model.
Dang.
And that's the shuttle bay, which he also built out.
Jesus.
Yeah. And then this is the Reliant from Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. That's also 1/350 scale, so it's quite large. These are all pretty. All of these ships that you're seeing, all of them are about 3 feet long.
Wow.
Take a drink.
And then in the next, I think the next ship is, oh, well, yeah, I wanted you to see those.
That's nice. All the lights and the details in this.
Yep.
And then the next is the the NX 2000, which is the Excelsior. I don't have that yet. John just sent me those pictures. So he's finishing it up and he's going to be sending it to me. But he took some beauty shots for me and sent them. So if you go to the next couple, you'll see.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good work.
In fact, go to the next picture and you'll see the close up of all the what's called Aztec paintwork.
Jesus, the details on this.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
And I think it's all hand painted too.
it is. Yeah. Well, they're paint masks that are created that are cut out of masking tape, and then the pattern is airbrushed using the mask to create the pattern.
Yeah, but look at how many of those little pixel squares.
It's an insane amount of work. Yeah.
Aren't two of the little squares on the left right a little wrong? It's not really to scale.
Oh,
oh my god.
There it is. Jeff said it.
Okay. And you can see the lighting on that is beautiful as well.
Don't be too proud of this technological terror you've constructed.
Oh my god.
And this is the Enterprise E from Star Trek: The Next Generation. This is a picture before it was finished, so it doesn't have any of the lettering or anything on there.
Jeez.
And then this is the Enterprise D, which
from the TV show.
Love.
Yeah.
So this is about a little over 3 feet long.
Jesus.
And it has over 300 LEDs in it, lighting it, thousands of windows.
Jesus.
Yeah, keep going.
Before Q destroyed it?
Huh?
Before Q destroyed it?
Yeah. And then you'll see kind of like the side shot. I mean, this is
that's a nice profile.
When it's all done, when the display base and everything is there, you don't see all the the wire and everything. You won't see it.
But the thing is, we were happy to have a toy of it, and then we were happy to have a more detailed toy of something, and now you've got them all lit up. You've actually got them out of the screen.
Yeah, I'm retiring.
How cool is that, man?
Yeah.
Wow.
The beauty is that John, he builds these like they are filming miniatures.
Right.
This is the Enterprise from the J.J. Abrams reboot films. These are really gorgeous too.
That's nice.
Yeah. And then I'm really excited keep going and I'll show you I think it's the next one.
Just tell me when to stop.
Oh, yeah, keep going. That's kind of some of the paintwork on that. This was a prototype that John made of the Kelvin. It was never ended up getting produced, but he gave me his prototype. So I'm really proud of that. Yeah. So keep going. You'll see some of more close-up pictures of the Kelvin. Yeah. And this I'm very excited for. So this is made by an artist named Bill Krause. He's a phenomenal model builder. He created this ship. It's an original design that he created and scratch built. It is 4 feet long. It is called the Endurance, and now he's really starting to blow up because he's starting to make models for the new shows for Star Trek Picard, and this is one of his most beautiful designs. And I've always been in love with the ship, and we started communicating recently, and I just purchased this from him. So it'll be coming. It'll be coming soon. There are a couple more pictures there that are really, really beautiful. That kind of give you an idea of the profile.
Oh wow,
cool. Yeah.
That's very sleek.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
sexy.
Like the double neck design.
And then it's got the shuttle bay. It's got 2 shuttle bays with all the shuttles and everything. I mean,
jeez,
very
the
cool.
LEDs are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like the little screens.
Mhm.
Yeah,
This
like
is
little
a
screens on the
model.
sides.
Yeah, this is a model of the orb. Yeah, all those screens inside, those are actually images that are printed on 35 millimeter film and then cut and backlit. This is the Orville from the new show. This is the USS Orville, and this was also done by John. That's about 3 feet long. That ship. That's a project that he and I kind of coordinated, and I told him I wanted this, and he kind of designed it, and used the assets from the show and stuff, and got the license from Seth MacFarlane and did it. So,
Jesus.
dude.
yeah.
That's next level, dude.
Which one is this? Is this?
That's the same ship. That's from the
Oh,
back.
is it?
Different, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So all of these are the same ship, and all those light up, and that's the lighting. The image is kind of dim, but
I've only seen the first season of that show. It's pretty cool.
yeah, the third season is coming out in like a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gotta catch up.
This is the Milano from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Love that.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
That's
QMX,
that's
or-
got a 28-inch wingspan.
dang.
Nice.
They were supposed to do this as a whole run, and John made 4 of these, and then the company canceled the run. So 2 of them went to Marvel, 1 went to another collector, and I have 1. So
What?
those are the 4.
Amazing, dude.
Beautiful
Yeah.
colors.
This is from QMX, right?
That was but QMX decided to kill the project
Ah,
before
that
any of them
sucks.
went out.
I was wondering where it went.
Yeah,
Dang. This would have been a cool one.
yeah, and that's a close up of the paint.
Beautiful.
Wow, that looks gorgeous. Gentlemen, I got to bail out, but Joseph, you have an amazing collection, my friend.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I
It's
wish
great
you all
to
the
see
best. And let me know if you need to adopt a Puerto Rican. I'm
Oh.
all for it.
Okay, I will.
All
Yeah,
right.
don't
Ralph.
forget to go on No More Mutants on Instagram and sign up for his giveaway.
It's right here, guys. No More Mutants free giveaway for the Halcyon lightsaber. Just follow the rules. You'll find a picture with Chopper. Thanks again, Evan. Thanks, guys.
Take care.
Good night,
Thanks,
Michelle.
man.
Take care.
Good night, Ralph.
Good night.
See you guys.
Later.
Good night.
This is awesome.
That's the TARS robot from Interstellar. So this is from Randy Cooper. I purchased this thinking I was purchasing a model kit, and then I opened the box and it was built. And I was like, I called him. I was like, Randy, what is it? He's like, oh yeah, I thought you knew. I was sending you I didn't make a kit of this. I was sending the one I scratch built.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So
I think Gabe joined us. What's up, Gabe? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm having
hey
some
Gabe.
What did I miss? What's
It's
up?
a
guys?
sloppy collection.
What's up,
Yeah.
Joseph?
It's all
It's
disorganized.
good to see
Stuff
you.
on the floor.
That little puny collection back there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's an embarrassment. And then this,
Ooh.
for those of you who like motorcycles, I built this. So this is a 1/4 scale Valentino Rossi Yamaha racing bike.
Scale.
Oh, damn.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't bring a drink.
So this
Just
is
grab
made from a
anything.
kit made by D'Agostini, who's famous for making the Star Wars
Mhm.
models, now for that short time. But I love this piece because it's very detailed. It took me several months to build it up. It's very complicated because you build out the entire engine, all the tubes and lines and everything.
So how long is it? Like how many inches would you
It's
say?
22 inches, I think.
Dang.
Yeah.
So is this like a subscription? Did you have to get a part
It
every
is.
month?
Yeah, it took 2 years to collect all the parts.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do that.
No, that drive me nuts. I wouldn't be
Mhm.
able to do that.
I mean, if
No
it took
way.
me 2 years, that's fine. But to wait on stuff, yeah. it'd
Well,
drive me
no,
insane.
what I did is I subscribed, and then every month the parts came and I threw them in a box. And then
Mhm.
once I had all 25 months, I sat down and I started building it.
Got it.
Nice.
Yeah.
You did a fantastic job, Joseph.
Thank
How
you.
long did it take you to put together again?
It was about 3 months.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's just 3 months of like
2
20
hours
minutes,
here.
30
Yeah.
minutes, an
Mhm.
hour,
Wow.
Amazing.
The
I
workshop
actually-
is not very organized either, Joseph.
Oh, yeah. I'm actually working on the next motorcycle from them right now, too, the Suzuki Hayabusa, which is really cool. Yeah.
Look at that, man. It's freaking details on that.
Yeah.
Did you have to paint the chains and everything?
No, no, all those pieces are metal.
Oh, they're metal.
They're all metal, so you don't have to paint anything because everything's metal.
The thing is, you could
Wow.
take pictures of this and not tell them what size it was, and they'd think it was life size.
Well, that's the
how
the
detailed
like
it is.
when you build a model is that no one can tell the difference,
Is
right?
that the last one?
That's the last one for the studio models. We're 2 hours 15 minutes in, so there were a lot more pictures, I think, of all the comic stuff. So you'll see pictures if you go back, if you guys want to go through them. There are pictures of like the Silver Surfer from Mac Collectibles, that Spider-Man that you guys liked. A lot of really cool pieces, and then there's a couple more at the end that are like just very unique. If you want to, let's see if you want to kind of jump. Oh no, those are props. If you keep going.
Like, oh no, those are props. No,
Yeah.
props.
So that's
We don't
from
wanna
Queen
look at
Studios.
them.
That's the Joker mask.
Mm-hmm.
These are custom made. Those are all metal replicas of the Batman weapons from 1989 Batman. The gauntlet, the zipline gauntlet and the spear gun.
Wow.
Those are beautiful. That gauntlet, the zipline gauntlet, there are only 3 of those in the world.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then the spear gun was made by Steve Dimso, who's one of the founders of Master Replicas.
Yeah.
And then that's the Queen Studios Batman, the Dark Knight. And that's the Rick Baker Joker bust. That's a life-size bust.
Wow.
Dang.
And then I think the next one is the other Joker. Yeah, this one is just fantastic.
And that's the one you prefer, right?
Yes. Yes.
So detailed, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
This one is the Catwoman from quarter scale Catwoman from Tweeterhead. Blew me away.
Thank you. Exactly.
And then
She's very shiny.
that's the
Don't
one,
touch it,
Margot
Scott.
Robbie Harley Quinn.
Which one is this?
That's Prime 1.
Prime 1, okay.
Yeah, Margot Robbie Harley Quinn.
Dude, that Robotech helmet still, every time I see that.
Oh, Rick Hunter? Yeah.
Back.
That's actually a motorcycle helmet that was made to look like the Robotech helmet.
That is dope, man.
Yeah. And that's the Battlestar Galactica.
Uh-huh.
That one is signed by Richard Hatch by Apollo.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Apollo.
Yeah.
Hey,
and
Starbucks.
by what's his name? The guy who played Starbuck. I'm blanking on his name.
I can't remember right now.
Yeah. Anyway, these are all statues that Randy Bowen sculpted. And he's a really close friend of mine. He lives down the street and he gifted all of these to me.
Wow.
Yeah. He and I are really close. I consider him one of my closest friends. He's a great guy and extremely kind-hearted and generous. Yeah. And these are some close-ups of his pieces. I just threw those in there.
Wow.
And this is the Prime 1 Hush Superman with the fabric cape. And
That thing is ginormous.
I threw that in there because, that's a 3rd scale. And I threw that in there because I'm super proud of the cape. Because I spent like 2 hours posing that cape. And then I sent the pictures to George and I was like, look at this. It looks incredible.
Looks good, man.
Yeah, it does.
Looks like he's floating.
That's the Iron Man maquette from the Mark 7 from Sideshow.
That's the one that George says looks like a nightlight.
Like a nightlight, yeah.
I don't think so.
That's a nice one.
And that's the Spider-Man, the 3rd scale. Oh, man, I finished this whole glass of scotch.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Small sips.
Small sips. And then that's the Prime 1 2099 Spider-Man.
That's nice.
And that's the Silver Surfer from Mac Collectibles. This thing is, to me, is like the definitive Silver Surfer.
Yeah, that's nice, man. I
And
like
that was
the
that
color.
body was painted with all Alclad chrome. It's really
That looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's
Is it-
another picture that's a close up of the body.
Because I got the sideshow one, but it doesn't look that
No.
shiny.
No, not at all.
Yeah, that's
Repaint.
nice.
Repaint.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey guys, I'm gonna try to hop off. My battery's getting low, so.
Later, Michelle. Have a
Okay,
good night.
Michelle.
Thanks
It's
for
great
having
to see you.
Bye, Michelle.
Lovely collection, Joseph. I enjoyed
Thank
it a lot.
Thank you so much.
Night, guys.
Good
Good
night.
Night.
Ooh.
That is the XM Green Lantern. And
He's very green.
yes, he is. But it's a huge piece.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a mech in the back.
Yeah. And then next to it, you'll see, well, I think I put pictures later on of the Robotech pieces, but I want you to kind of skip ahead because there's some really cool props.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's the Robotech. These are helmets,
Yeah,
some
New
Marvel
Generation,
helmets.
Diva. Marvel.
Yeah. This one is really cool. Play
Was
that clip.
the Chinese one?
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, it's a great prop.
So I have one of these. Do you have a hard time opening with your voice?
Yeah, you. The key is you have to say it with a Chinese accent. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. If you say Jarvis, it won't work. But if you say Jarvis, then it'll work. I'm telling you, it's crazy, but that's the truth. And this is the Taurus Studio one.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it plays. I put the video in there, but you guys all know that.
Oh, okay. Tony Stark's message.
Yeah, it plays the whole 3-minute thing, so it's okay.
Cool.
If you want to
Yeah.
click forward, and then that's the gauntlet. That also animates and makes the sounds and lights and stuff. If you want to.
Which
play
one is this from Taurus?
From Taurus, yeah.
I need this one then. Oh my god! I was so disappointed that the Hot Toy Thanos did not do that.
I know.
Wow.
Such a lost opportunity.
And that's the Sideshow Mark III. And I just ordered the Queen Studios Mark III. I'm probably going to replace this with that one, depending when it comes. And that's the Mark 50. And then if you go to the next one, I think you see the Thanos. Yeah, that Thanos is mind-blowing. The silicon face and the features, and it's very lifelike.
And it's massive.
And it's massive, yes. Yeah. Okay, and that's the Spider-Man Iron Spider.
Jeez.
And that lights up. And that's the Groot from King Arts.
Love that thing.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I love the expression on it.
Yeah, the eyes. It's pretty cool too.
And then
Ooh,
the Alita bust. Now Jeff Rhodey just got his. We were comparing notes on that the other night. So, but if you could skip forward, I want to show you guys the one of the Transformers things just for Gabe. So go ahead and click on that.
Just for me, guys.
Just for Gabe.
Is it this one?
Yep.
Dropbox is acting up.
Yeah, there it goes.
Is that the Hasbro?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Optimus.
Greetings.
Convert.
This is awesome.
That's cool.
I thought this was fake when I saw it on Instagram.
Yeah, no, it's definitely real.
Hey, imagine having that when you're a kid. Like,
hell yeah.
Jeez.
And then if it'll transform back, but
Hey, Optimus.
Greetings.
Convert.
Jesus, how many moving parts does that thing have?
yeah, it's amazing.
That's awesome. Does it come with the trailer, Joseph?
Yeah. No, it doesn't have the trailer.
No, just it's just that. That's interesting.
Forget it.
Yeah. This is a Gundam. That's an RX 78-2 Gundam statue from Wing Studios in China. And that's a very large piece. And then this is the Robotech.
Hell yeah.
That one.
The Veritech Guardian.
Just smoke some Centrades.
Oh, that's the one.
That's beautiful. Battleoid mode.
Yes. And it's crazy. It even has the pilot inside and everything.
Rick Hunter, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the next one is awesome too.
Yeah. Wow. And then the other one is the one next that I have set up next to it is the oh, I'm blanking on the name now.
Roy Fokker, yeah.
Yes, the Roy Fokker one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What? Oh, I love me some Robotech, man. I can go into the lore forever on this.
So jump ahead a little bit and then I'll show you a piece that I've been waiting for this one for over a year. It's from Ein Studio in China, and it's based on a comic art called Space Coffee. And it's basically this girl floating in zero G drinking her coffee in space. It's crazy. It's a beautiful piece.
Wow.
That's
that
cool.
It looks great lit up. Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. And then this is a sculpture called the Wind Messenger. And is by a Japanese artist named Akihito. And I was able to acquire this from him. It's beautiful. It's about 28 inches tall. It's just an incredible sculpture. He did such a beautiful job on it, but I wanted to show it just because I've always been fascinated with the art behind the piece. And then I just threw in a few pictures. This is Katie Sackhoff when I met her to have her sign our dark saber plaques.
Nice.
And then that's Emily Swallow, the armorer. And then that's Lou Ferrigno.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
he's
a giant.
Yeah. That was recent. That was just a couple of months back. And then, of course, all the boys at
The
Galaxy's
knuckleheads,
Edge.
as Gabe calls them.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I think the last that's a video of my girl's first word. You want to turn up the volume on that.
Julian, it's a trap.
It's a trap!
That's awesome.
It's a trap! It's a trap! It's a trap! It's a trap!
Sorry.
Guys.
So we got through it.
We got through it. I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to jump off. We're late for our party.
You got to watch this outro, though. You got to watch it. Let's exit right now.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. The guys that are in the chat stay.
Thank you, Joseph. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it. So,
I really appreciate being able to share all this with you guys. So I thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. This is a beautiful collection. And thank you, everybody that's in the chat for that's here on this Friday night joining us. All right. So see you guys next Friday. May the force be with you.